This week on Hypothetically Speaking, we answer questions taken from Reddit. We also have our very first special guest, and we stage a coup. Enjoy.
Okay, here's a shot out of a cannon.
Hypothetically Speaking.
Oprah, Barbara Walters, your wife. You gotta fuck one, marry one, kill one. Go! Answer the man!
Hello and welcome to Hypothetically Speaking, a new episode this week, our episode 9. My name is Sean. I'm your host this week, and I'm going to do something a little differently this time. I'm going to do some plugs. Get at us. Right now, Hypothetically Speaking on Facebook. We're going to get a few plugs out of the way in the beginning.
Please do.
You know, let's just get it done now.
Plug
no
me
one's going to
up,
listen
bud.
to it later. So we got Hypothetically Speaking on Facebook. Look us up there. We're on SoundCloud. Just search Hypothetically Speaking.
You'll find it.
What else are we on? Twitter?
We
What's
got
our
Twitter.
Twiddle handle?
The twiddle handle.
What's our twiddle handle?
At
Zane?
Hypo Speaking.
Hypo speaking.
Yeah, okay. At Hypo Speaking. What is it?
At Hypo
You
Speaking.
just said it. Hypo speaking.
That's it?
That's
That's
it.
it.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that.
This is your podcast that
I'm
you're
here-
hosting right now. Shouldn't you know?
Yeah, but I'm a floater, apparently. I just learned
he's the
this thing
talent.
about myself.
He just shows
I'm
up.
just a floater in the world. I'm here with Greg.
Hi.
What's up?
What's going on?
I'm here with Zane.
Hey, how's it going?
Our two dudes from Nashville right there. We got
Oh, two
Kyle
dudes.
right here by my side out in Rochester, New York.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, buddy.
Nice to hear that you're out, Kyle.
Sorry, I can't talk to you. We're not doing side
Oh, I'm
conversations.
sorry.
No, that's okay. No, it was
Should
my
have
fault.
Instigated.
Yeah. And then we, a new thing that we got going on. We got our first guest of the episode, of the whole series. We've got Jack Chard coming out of California, Los Angeles.
Yeah.
California,
What's up?
Los Angeles.
It's a town.
Let
What's
him say
happening,
hi.
man?
Guys. Hey man.
This is the
Not much.
man who is the host of What's Hoppin'. And what's your Twitter? Or
You can get me at Twitter and Instagram at What's Hoppin', WHATSHOPN. You can hit us up at email at
wow.
what'shoppin@gmail.com. And we also have a
Wow,
Facebook.
what a
And-
professional. We can learn
I
from
love
this
it.
guy.
And he has Jack on
Seriously.
tap at the
That is-
8o'clockstop.com.
Oh.
yes, the 8 o'clock stop. We're all on.
That is true.
The man knows beers. The man loves beers. The man makes
Somewhat.
beers.
I've drank
Jack.
many of them with him.
Yes.
Ooh, me
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
Back in the day.
The man.
Jack, are you brewing? Are you brewing beer now?
Yes, I actually do have a beer brewing right now. It is going to be a hazy IPA. I just use regular base
Oh,
malt
nice.
with a little bit of wheat to give it a haze.
Mm.
And I got a hop out of Japan and a hop
Jesus.
out of South Africa. So it should be fairly interesting. A little
What?
lemon, a little dill
Dill?
flavor, a little bit
I
of
love me a
gooseberry.
good gooseberry.
That sounds like a full meal.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it is.
All right, and a further thing that we are doing on this particular episode is we recently found, Kyle, you recently found a Reddit page, which was the best. What was it? An Ask
It was
Reddit?
the best.
It was a.
It was the best.
It
What
was
was
the
it, Kyle?
best.
Was it the best?
It was just the best. That's all you need to know. It was a post on the subreddit Ask Reddit, and it was a question. I'm pretty sure it was just essentially, what is your favorite would you rather question, or the best would along those lines.
right up our alley.
Yeah, and it seemed too good not to take advantage of.
And that's what we're doing here today. We're going to give our shout outs to all the people, all the OPs, the original posters, the OPs.
Yeah, we are.
And we're going to say hello to them. And I don't know who's going to start us off this time.
We're gonna ask the questions that they said in the thread and have our own spin on it. Is that right, Sean?
Yeah, yes, exactly. It's just that's all we're doing. We're just
We didn't
asking
feel
the
like
question.
we didn't feel like doing any work this week. We're like, why don't we just let other
Yeah.
people ask our questions for us?
We're taking a week off
Exactly.
Yeah,
from our minds.
sabbatical. Jack's playing with some things over there. What do you got in your hands, Jack? Are those gummies?
Got some fruit snacks, dude?
Welch's.
There's
Welch's
nothing better than
fruit snacks.
plastic rumbling in the background.
If he had that, then he didn't share them with me, and I'm sad now. So,
He is across the country, to be fair.
who is?
Jack.
What about him?
The gummies.
Oh, I already forgot.
Oh, he's rustling gummies. I thought
Yeah.
you were talking about Kyle.
Christ.
Oh, sorry.
Come on.
No gummies.
Follow
I
me,
don't
Sean.
need Gummies. You're standing right next to me.
Well, I'm
You
sitting
need
right
gummies?
next to you, but well, okay, whatever. So,
Oh my god.
anyway.
We're going to be ending with Jack's question, by the way, which will not be from the Reddit posts.
He's been working
Should we
on it
start
for the
with Jack's
past
question?
hour
No,
and a half.
no, let's save that to the end. He has been
No.
typing for 45
No, I
minutes
don't think
straight,
so.
maybe over an hour.
Over an hour.
He's marching on an hour of typing for
I'm
this
looking
question.
forward to it.
It's going to be great.
Marching on an hour.
But who's starting
All
us
right,
off?
so whatever Jack's been typing, we're gonna post it all on the page, and we're gonna put it up on the 8:00 stop, just the whole thing. We're gonna see what he's been doing, and also his internet history, so we can all see what he's been visiting.
You can buy that
He
now.
agreed.
Saved
agreed
since
to it.
06.
All right, so who's starting us off?
Why don't you start, Sean?
All right, I'll start us off.
And quickly, Jack,
One-
get closer to your mic.
Yeah, Jack, get closer. I can't hear you.
If
Yes,
you're going to
boss.
whisper, then yes.
All right, guys. This one's coming from Penguin Out of a Zoo. I hope no one else is doing this one. We didn't go over this before, so I don't know if I'm going to steal someone else's.
I sent
Does that
you
sound
mine.
familiar?
I sent you mine. No,
No,
Okay.
you're good.
It's not anyone you know, Zane? Penguin Out of a Zoo?
not recently.
No fugitive penguins? All right. Would you rather speak every language fluently or play every instrument beautifully? I think that's an interesting one. And I want to hear what everyone has
Can
to
you
say.
ask it again?
Would you rather?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you with me?
I've following.
All right. Speak every language fluently or play every instrument beautifully.
I feel
Every
like
instrument.
I feel like this is a kind of subjective thing. What is beauty to you? I mean, what's beautiful to you might not be beautiful to me. Am I right, Sean?
True. I think it's versatility. I mean, really, you could play, I would assume, any style.
Am I
Music.
Am I compelled to play these instruments? Do I have a choice?
So you can't, there's some sort of power over you and you
Yeah.
just
Is it like
keep playing?
I see an instrument, I have no other choice, but I'm going to need to pick that up. And it's going to be beautiful, but no matter what, I'm playing that thing.
I think there is some level of compulsion here with this. Like, you're going to see, it's like if someone started speaking Spanish to you, you're just gonna go right into it. You're just going to be like, oh, que onda? And then with
Sorry, say that again.
que onda, it's a word in Spanish.
What does it
2
mean?
words.
It's a word.
It's a word.
Don't worry about it.
And yeah, and if you see a guitar or you see a piccolo, you're gonna be like, "Oh, give me that fucking piccolo right now, and I will play you something." Yep.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think there's a level of compulsion that you're maybe gonna have to learn how to suppress.
Wow. Just add
Over
another
time.
one to the fucking pile.
Am I wealthy enough to travel as much as I'd like?
I don't think you're wealthy, Greg. I think you're, what are you wealthy? Are you a wealthy man right
I'm
now?
not talking about myself right now. I'm talking about myself in the situation. Is the me in the
Well-
situation wealthy enough to travel as much as I please?
Yeah, because that would only
You're
make
not
it worth it.
When
I
you
don't talk to that many people who speak
all
other
right,
languages.
all right, I got it. When you first get this ability, you have your current wealth. Now, imagine. Come on. You have either ability. You can monetize. You
That's
can
true.
speak any language. You can
well, in
play any instrument.
In Nashville, that would be
That's fair.
pretty nice to be able to play any instrument beautifully. That would be helpful here.
Eh.
Jack, do you have any
true.
questions about the scenarios?
No, I was going to skip the semantics and just answer the question.
Oh, so you know what you want.
Oh, shit.
Jack gets right down to it. He doesn't need extra information.
Should I answer now?
Hey, if you're ready and you have no other
This is
questions,
unprecedented,
Yeah.
but who are we to deny you? What would yours be, Jack?
So I'm caught between them because being able to speak with everybody would be beautiful because it's
Oh, wow.
nice to be able to communicate and meet new people. But I feel being a musician and not being a linguist or someone who's necessarily good at remembering other languages, at least right now, I would have to say maybe playing music because you don't need vocalized like language to
Isn't music?
communicate with somebody. You have music, and if you can play every instrument beautifully, and there are like probably thousands and thousands of instruments that are all, maybe some of them are stuck with a certain culture and stuff like that, like a sitar and stuff. If you could play all of those, then you could communicate with everybody without having to say anything.
There you go. Music really is
fucking
a
beautiful.
universal language.
Yeah,
It
being
is.
able to speak somebody's language isn't going to give somebody some sense of like euphoria or like, oh my god, this is amazing. Maybe, but not as much as like a certain kind of song makes people break out in tears, or
You
makes
could
them
Kiss from a Rose.
get angry like with good metal.
You could speak every language and still be a dick. But if you can play every instrument beautifully, that's probably going to affect your personality.
Plus,
in a
I feel
positive
like
way.
being able to
I would do
play
it.
any instrument you want is definitely going to get you more tang.
Tang
For
Yeah, you
sure.
know what?
And as we all know, with
Of the
Zane, it's
pooty
all about the
kind?
tang.
of the
Love
booty
me some
kind.
tang.
All about the pooty tank.
All about the pooty tang.
What are you going to say, Kyle?
Now I can't
Couldn't
remember.
tell ya.
Thanks a lot, Zane.
Good day.
Way to put him on the spot.
All right.
I can't remember. I'm impressed with that answer, Jack. You came to
Yeah.
a very elaborate answer, like that. Holy shit!
Yeah, we're not used to that.
I had this beautiful image of Jack traveling the world, just silent, but with like a mandolin. And he just like goes up to people who he can't speak to and just starts playing to them. And they start like dancing or something. I don't know. Or just start. I don't know what they do.
He's
would
in a
think
public
so.
market, needs to buy an orange. He just starts playing that mandolin. The guy knows. He's like, here's oranges. I know what you need.
Just
Because Jack-
squeezes oranges by hand into a glass and can't see the glass. Licks it off his finger.
Like he offers you a whole orange and you just shake your head and you play something else. And he's like, oh, you want orange juice. Okay.
My music controls people.
Is it like a superpower then,
It's
for real?
I
'Cause
think
that
that,
could
it sounds like the
make a
music
huge
is actually
difference.
kind of a super. It's a
I can
means to
influence
communicate
people with music?
Like you can speak things.
I'm sold.
Sean.
Yeah, Zane.
I want to know. You said I could speak all the languages? Is that right?
Any language.
So does
I
that
think
mean- what about-
including dead
What'd you say?
languages? Sorry,
That's
no.
what that was actually going to be my question. Like, what about like all these languages that people like deep in the Amazon speak that only like 12 people know? Am I going to know
Yeah,
that
you
one
can-
too?
Yeah, you can speak that. You can speak any language.
Damn.
Wow. So I can spread the word of these people with their own native tongue.
Are there any ancient texts?
Maybe I can even take over this little tribe there.
Now, you can speak anything. I don't believe you can read any language. So, I mean, if you come across some sort of hieroglyphics
damn it.
or
That's what I was gonna say.
Hammurabi language, you're not
Hammurabi.
going to be able to read it. Just
That's
speak it.
unfortunate.
Maybe if you look at it, you can speak it, but you cannot
What
read
does that
it.
mean? If you look at it, you can speak it, but you can't read it. What does that mean?
I think what it is you know what language it is, but you can't read it, but you see it, and it's like, oh, that's ancient Sumerian. So then-
so you don't know what it says. You just know it's that language.
you
I
don't
can
know what
say,
it. No, you don't know what it says.
Right.
You just know what language it is.
So
you can recognize
you-
it, but you cannot read it. You don't know what the symbols mean.
So that power is only good for you because then you can't, recite it to somebody else or give them an answer. So it's only,
or
they just have to
transcribe
trust you.
ancient texts.
They might have to trust you, but I mean, like if you showed up at like the school of ancient Samaria or something, and you just kind of showed up and started speaking Sumerian, they'd probably know like, oh my god, you can speak this. I mean, you can't read it, but they'll recognize that you can speak it. Maybe you can get in on the intellectual.
Can you
elite
learn how
of
to read it?
Languages.
The bathing pools.
Can
The
I
dating.
can I
You know,
learn
those
how to read
elite
it? Can I
dating
teach
pools.
Can I teach myself how to read this?
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Okay. Don't
over
shrug
time.
that
But
off.
I mean, like that's a lot of effort for someone who can speak every language fluently.
What about sign language? Is that a true language?
Ooh, Zane, I believe it is. I mean, come on. You can also speak Braille.
Oh, wow. I can
Braille?
I can
It's
speak.
hand signals used to convey words, so it's got to be something language because it still is in the realm of communication.
Okay.
The big question, guys.
Yeah, the
can
big
you
question
speak
is
math?
Ooh.
Wait. Can you speak math? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know why you said that.
Zane, I think Zane had another question.
No, I was just going to go down this Braille path. You said I could speak Braille. Does that mean like little dots are going to form in my tongue and people are going to have to read put their fingers on my tongue and read it like that?
I don't know why you went right to the tongue.
No. You know
I
what
think
it is?
It's on your skin.
No, it's you bang your head against the wall in shape of whatever braille sign it is. Because you're that dumb.
Oh, wow.
Compelled to do that, just like you're compelled to
Okay,
play
I have
the
another
mandolin.
question that was inspired by your shirt, Sean.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Do I know alien languages? You said all languages. Is this confined to Earth?
Well, I mean... What the fuck? If aliens showed up, I believe... Oh, jeez.
Is this some arrival
You
shit?
just broke
first-
Sean.
If I was in the movie Arrival and those funky ink circles came out,
What
I'd
a
be like, oh, I
bad
know this.
movie.
I know this. I know how to read this
Those
fucking
funky
shit.
ink circles.
What a bad movie.
All right. Oh, my
Bro.
God.
Stupid.
It's a fine
So
movie.
stupid. It's a great movie.
It's a
Such
fine
bad
film.
Worthy-
It's a fine film.
Worthy of winning
All right.
awards.
If it's a... Yeah, like... Oh, jeez. This is difficult.
So I can talk
Yeah.
in circles, but I can't write in circles? Is that what you're telling me? I can't read the circles, but I can talk in the circles?
Greg, you already do talk in circles, all right? So just like...
Wow.
Kyle almost fell out of his chair.
Okay, so what about this music shit?
Well, we can order oranges and orange juice with it, so that's pretty sweet.
I missed that whole thread. I think I blacked out for that. I think my mind was protecting me from that conversation.
You
To
can
answer the question, I think you can speak an alien language, but they have to show up first.
Oh.
Because then you're just blabbling and no one's going to know what the fuck you're talking about, Zane. As per usual.
Sean, Zane is already a blabbler.
I'm a big
Sean
fucking
Sean's on
blab.
fire
Look at me.
right now.
I am.
You know, they may
I'm
think
shooting
you babble,
blanks.
but your story last week was awesome.
My story
About
last
the
week.
text-
Oh, about
Chi-Chi.
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 Thanks, buddy.
Oh my-
I liked it
Chi-Chi.
too.
Didn't you get another?
Yeah, I did get another
Random
random
text
text from Dina or something like that. It
Deanie?
didn't- Deanie. It didn't go nearly as far as Chi-Chi, but you know,
It's
it
next in
happened
the
again.
alphabet.
Yeah.
These are like 70s, 70s sitcom sister names.
Yeah, you're right.
Deanie, Chi-Chi.
Deanie,
Deanie loves Chi-Chi.
Yeah.
Zane, I feel like we should Google your phone number because people must be finding this somewhere.
Yeah.
I got a good phone number. It's really memorable.
Oh, is it?
You're actually a number in every stall that says, if you want a good time, call
Yeah.
this number.
Tyler Stanley, our good friend, actually, who will eventually be a host on this podcast, we were talking about Chi-Chi, and he said he was jealous, and I said I would offer to write his number on a bathroom stall. And I mean, he of any people would be very glad to have that happen. He loves
I like
a
to
random
think of our
text.
podcast as like just one wall in the bathroom stall. So do you want to put that number out there for us right now, Zane?
Sure,
Yeah.
it's
there happen to be a hole in this
867-5309.
Of course there is.
Of course, there's a hole in the wall.
There's a hole in this wall, and I think Zane's going to fill it
I think it's glorious. Yeah.
with a phone number and his own phone number.
He
I
already,
already
gave a
said
fake
it.
one.
You were talking in your side conversation. It's okay. Let's move on.
Captain of Side Conversation strikes again.
Okay, so let's talk about this music.
I'm
huh?
just not allowed to talk to Kyle, apparently.
What do you think about this music, Greg? You can already play some music.
I can play some of it. Yeah. Shut up, Sean.
You don't need to play anything else.
Yeah, I'm just the host. Whatever.
I really like the fact that I can convey messages through music. That would be really because what it reminds me of is that scene in The Mask when all the cops are outside and they've like cornered him in the park, and he's able to like get them to start dancing uncontrollably and doing the mambo and the what is it, the line, the what is it? Conga line around. I imagine myself just going out into public playing music and forcing people into like flash mob dances all the time.
I feel like
If you think
how
about it
much
as
do you love
forcing,
The
it's always
Mask?
going to be negative.
I love The Mask. Like, how much is love? That's how much.
You bring it up. You have brought it up so many times in my time knowing you
It's a classic film.
that
Cameron Diaz at her prime.
Look, Ma,
Oh, that is for
Roadkill.
sure.
That's
Oh my
true.
God,
That's
Cameron
true.
Diaz really was like
Babe and a half.
pinnacle.
Throb.
What? Throb?
all right.
Throb?
What?
Sidebar Junior.
Rob?
Oh, shit.
All right.
Oh, shit.
So I would definitely go with the music if I'm answering, because I'm going to answer.
Yeah.
I would
I think
go-
we're in the answering stage. So,
sure.
so Greg's music.
I'm music all the way. I'm with Jack. Jack and I are going to go play music to the world.
All right. Zane, Oh, sorry. No, shut the fuck
Jesus.
up, Kyle. You know.
My turn, Kyle. God damn it.
Don't talk to me.
I would definitely pick language. Fucking music. I don't need that.
Oh shit.
Wow. Is it
You
because
didn't have
of
to
the
say fuck
aliens?
music.
What's that?
You didn't have to say fuck music when
Well,
you went there.
I did.
Yeah.
That's how
You
passionate
made a lot of
about-
enemies here.
That's how passionate. I could speak Icelandic. I could work for the fucking
Icelandic?
NCIA. What is it called? CIA? What? NSA is what I was thinking of. I could work for them. They would pay me. I could listen to conversations that people would have, and they'd be like, "Yo, look at this little bald guy," and I'd be like, "Yo, I know what you're saying."
Easy as that.
I could, like I said, I could overtake all the tribes in the Amazon, take them up. For
You've always
me.
wanted. You've been wanting to do that for a long
I've
time.
been talking about that for a long time. This
That's
is a
been on
perfect
his
situation.
to-dos ever since I've known you.
What else could I do? I could feel. I just
Zane,
feel like I can do
item
whatever I want.
1, become a conqueror.
Oh, I was gonna go on this whole side tangent about a YouTube video I saw. We'll save it for another day.
No, I want to hear it.
No,
No,
God.
you don't.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I'll
We have
press
some
you
more
on that.
questions
I
to get
don't.
through, and then mine's long.
Yeah, that's
True.
true. Okay, Kyle.
You know what? I feel like you could do. You're playing with the music, Zane, because you can control people. You could just take over the world much easier. Not much effort. Just play music at everybody.
That's true.
Control the world and swoo the ladies simultaneously.
I
Bonus.
got that Latin tongue. I don't need to woo him.
Oh Jesus!
You
I
do
can
not.
blow him.
That is a lie.
I've seen it. It's true.
Oh, yeah, you would know.
I would.
But yeah, I'm going music. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm music.
What?
That sounds like more fun.
Zane's the odd man out.
As usual. Old black sheep, they tell me.
All right, well, thank you, Penguin out of a zoo. I hope that's the OP, right?
I hope he found his way back to that zoo.
Yeah.
That's it? Okay, good. Thank you very much. I hope he found his way back to his friends. Yeah. Oh, look at everyone on their phones. Oh, wait, no, we need our phones. to use it.
Jesus.
That's where the notes are.
Who's going next?
Who's next?
Responsible.
All right. Who's coming up next?
Me?
I think.
I think he's pointing at me.
Yeah. He
And
is.
actually,
That's,
I will go next. Okay.
All right.
So this question is from Mardok5150.
Mardok?
Yeah. Mardok.
Like the guy
Sorry to
from
out you there, bud.
Dexter's Laboratory, the bad guy.
That's Mandark.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jack.
Nice try,
See?
Zane.
Thank you. Finally. Finally someone to call
Damn it.
Zane on his shit.
Okay, so the question is from Mardok5150. Would you rather sneeze a fish every time you meet someone or throw up out of your eyeballs?
Jesus.
Whoa. Now this I'm
Now-
curious about.
There's a little context here that Sean and I were curious about because this sentence could mean two things. One, that you either sneeze a fish every time you meet somebody and then separately every time you throw up it's out of your eyeballs, or it could mean that when you meet somebody it could be one of those two things.
Ooh, I see what you're saying.
I don't.
Yeah.
So it's either every time you meet someone you throw up out of your eyeballs, and every time you meet someone you sneeze a fish, or and you know,
Or it's just that's how you throw up.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or just that's how you
See,
never
that's
throw
a
up
that's
out of
a
your eyeballs.
important distinction for already my first few questions. So what do you want to make
Yeah.
it?
All right, Greg, go.
Well, I need
Well,
to
we
know
gotta
which.
figure it out.
God
Oh,
damn it,
well-
Sean!
Oh, sorry. Never mind. Trying to be a good
Shut
host.
up, Sean.
I'm gonna say fuck. I don't know, this is tough.
Maybe
Is
we-
Okay.
the decision
I'm gonna
is
go
yours,
with
right?
them as I'm gonna go with them as the same, both coming out, because I feel like every time you sneeze, that happens a lot more frequently than me vomiting. So I don't know. I'm gonna say when you meet somebody, it's got to be one or the other.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
So what?
That's
is
a
the
good
actual
choice.
Question?
Yeah.
So the question would be: would you rather every time you meet someone you sneeze a fish or you vomit out of your eyeballs?
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
But
don't
you
know,
get to
though.
choose
I don't know.
between them?
No, you have to choose between them.
Yeah.
I don't know though, because I would know what I would choose already.
Yeah.
But we have to ask
Well,
questions.
yeah,
Sean.
because one I don't think would sting as bad.
That's true.
So
You know what? Let's do the other way. I feel like the other way could be.
I think
more
plain
open.
context.
Yeah.
As it is written.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
what
So
is-
it's
what
two
is the
separate
other way?
things. So every time you throw up, it will be out of your eyeballs, and every time you meet somebody, you're gonna sneeze a fish.
Okay, I like this better.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I feel like that
Yeah.
leads
Does
to
that
more
does that feel like,
opportunities.
does that feel
more
better
open.
to everyone?
It's an
Does that
easier
feel more
decision.
comfortable?
So
No, okay.
It's an easier
It's
decision.
an easier decision.
Never mind, take that back. It's not true.
Okay.
well, I have a
He's on
question
it
right
already.
away, Kyle.
Fast, yeah. Lay it on me.
Okay, so I am one to like to get things over with when I've had a few too many cocktails in a night. Say I want to pull the trigger and get the puking going. Normally, I'd put my finger down my throat. Does this mean I have to poke myself in the eye to make myself puke?
Oh man. No, I'm gonna say you still have to stick it down your throat.
At least I could just keep my finger down my throat. I'd never
true.
have to pull it up.
That's a pro. Put
Yeah.
that on the pro side.
Just my eyes are puke faucets.
So wait,
Evolution in a positive direction.
Kyle,
This is what we really need to be working on.
Kyle, when you throw up out of your eyes, does a hole open up in your eyeballs, or does the puke go around your eyeballs and just make its way out of your eye socket?
That's
Important.
sort of how I was picturing it. Like it's just like coming from around your eyeballs, just everywhere.
I feel like
Yeah.
there's gonna get some chunks stuck in there.
Mm.
I got
that
some.
would suck.
I got some chunkies.
He's got some
that were the-
chunkies.
It's just
If that were the case, I would definitely install an eye wash station in my house.
Oh, like they have in the high school
the
chem labs.
emergency ones.
Question. What
Yeah.
happens to your eyes right when you're going to throw up? Like, do you have to quickly catch them like the dude from Our Real Monsters?
No,
Yeah, does the
What was
force
I
of the
gonna say?
vomit force them out of your body?
no, they're in there. It's gonna look terrifying. Your eyes are gonna be there, wide open, and shit's just spraying out from around your eyeballs at a high velocity. It's gonna look terrifying.
Oh
That
man.
hurts my brain.
Is there
Yeah.
like fear of
Hurts your
blindness
eyes.
or something like that, or have my eyes adapted to this phenomenon?
Yeah, there's not gonna
The
be any
latter.
permanent damage. I mean, you're not gonna look normal right when you finish. Your eyes are probably gonna be swollen and red and shit because you just vomited out of them.
So
Oh,
this
gross.
could permanently affect my vision.
No,
No,
you
'cause
can't.
you've evolved.
Nope.
Yeah,
Oh, I've
you've evolved,
evolved.
Zane.
Hell yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell you guys.
Now about the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this a guppy or is this a big fucking
Yeah.
tuna?
Or is it like sneezing leaves, where it's just like whatever fish is?
Oh, we got to go down that whole sneezing thing again.
Or is it based on the person's race? Is it different for every person?
wow.
Is it different fish?
Yikes!
Why do
That
you have
could
to
be.
make it
It's
racial?
whatever fish is closest. It's definitely-
Well, you better never go whale watching ever.
no, you should not.
Don't go to the fish market. Certainly not.
Yeah, what kind of fish is this?
You know, I hadn't really thought about it.
Did you
I
say-
was just picturing a
Wait.
large fish. Yeah.
Did you say don't go whale watching?
Yeah,
Whale's not a
As
fish.
if a whale was a fish.
a whale is it's slim. It's in the water. It swims. That's a fucking fish. I don't know what you're
So
talking
if you
about.
jump in the
Whales,
fucking pool, does that make you a
dolphins.
fish?
I don't
I
have,
have a
fins.
Yeah.
Question.
You have
Jack,
questions,
So
Zach? Or Jack?
no,
Jesus
this
Christ.
might make or break what I decide. So if you're not going to totally, you guys haven't chosen on a fish, obviously, because you're talking about what it might be and you're not deciding. So I'm wondering,
Correct.
if maybe this is the answer. Is
Yeah.
it you just like? Is it do you just throw up or what is it? A bunch? Where do they come out of again?
The nose.
Your nose.
Nose?
Is it like
Yeah.
a school of fish, so it's like homogenous?
no, it
and
doesn't come
every
out of your
once in a while
nose.
You bycatch, like you get a swordfish or a shark, or like
I kind of like the idea of that, of making it a little more random, because you
Because,
never
you know,
fucking know. It
sometimes-
could just be a
sometimes you have-
goldfish. That's not that bad.
Yeah, sometimes you have terrible pukes. Sometimes you have really easy pukes. There's a chance that a swordfish is going to come out of your fucking nose.
Wait, Kyle.
That's a rough.
Kyle,
Yeah.
is it coming out of my nose or coming out of my mouth?
Oh
Because
my
when
God.
I sneeze,
Oh!
Hey Jack,
Oh,
that
God.
makes a big
For
difference.
the audience, that's a callback to another episode of a very heated debate.
we need to get Jack's
Do you
opinion
remember
on
what
this
episode
bitch.
that is?
I don't remember.
Oh
what
yeah,
it
we
was.
should get Jack's opinion on this bitch.
Jack.
Just a quick callback. Yeah.
Quick question: when you sneeze, does that shit come out your nose or your mouth?
Mostly out of my nose, and sometimes I get some,
Victory!
but not really. I don't ever really get anything in my mouth.
Thank
Really?
you.
So when you-
Thank
like,
you.
The
Thank
air,
you.
The air that comes out of when you sneeze, is your mouth like open and it just comes out of everywhere? Like,
could you?
or
Do you
do
go
just,
like,
close your mouth?
No, it's mostly my nose. Sometimes if I
Thank
have like a little
you.
phlegm in my throat, that'll come out. But if I'm just sneezing because of dust, it's just gonna,
It's nice to
Is
have
Is any
another
air being
normal.
pushed out of your mouth though?
Sure. Incidental
Yeah.
saliva. Sure.
Yeah.
No mucus.
If I-
No,
No,
but
I
but
mean,
the
just
main
the
force,
air,
the
like
driving
obviously
force.
the mucus. Yeah. That's what we mean.
The
no,
soul of the
th- th-
sneeze.
This is no,
No,
no.
this is what-
This is backtracking on their
No, there's no
part.
backtracking.
Because Zane specifically
there's no
said the
backtracking. We're
mucus.
just
This is what
saying-
you mean too, Zane, right, Zane?
We're talking about the soul of the sneeze. We're not talking about the mucus.
The
Oh my
soul
God,
of
that is
the
totally not what the
sneeze.
argument was
Oh,
last time.
listen back.
Yes, it is.
Listeners can listen back. They know what the
No.
argument was. When I sneeze, my nose stays dry as a bone. Everything comes out of my mouth.
Oh wait, shit. Wait, what?
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 Wait, what?
You know
We're
what?
not-
You
I think
say
it really
all
is
of the
half and
mucus
half
and everything
sometimes.
comes out of your mouth.
Ew.
There's really no mucus. It's just like spit and air.
Well, yeah, that's what comes out of your mouth. I mean,
Right.
there's still like some sort of auxiliary force coming out of your nose. Like it's coming out of
It goes in
all
through my
the
nose.
orifices. It's coming out of your face.
Okay, hold on.
But what?
Is it the mouth or the nose, Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle, please.
Yeah. Are
Kyle's a
these
mouth sneezing.
in this
It
scenario?
is,
Are these
but
fish
the
coming out?
mucus? I'm going to consider the fish as the mucus, which would come out the nose if you sneeze.
Oh, well,
fuck.
yeah, of
So I'm gonna
course.
Now
say
they
If
fucked
it's
me,
a fish
Kyle.
coming out your
You
nose.
fucked me
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, no,
I'm not
that's-
saying snot comes out my mouth when I'm sneezing.
Yeah,
but-
that's just that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is a huge
Science.
backtrack. Listeners, go listen to
Anyway.
that other argument. Everyone,
We were not
every
saying
one of them
snot
was.
comes out
Yes,
our
you were.
mouth.
No
Yes,
one
you
said
were.
snot.
No one
was
said
coming
snot.
out of
No
your
one
mouth.
talked
So
about
just
snot.
saying-
Backpedal.
Let's let the listeners
This
listen
is
back and
such
get
a
their
back
opinion.
pedal.
and-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Greg, shut up.
So the fish comes out of your nose.
All right,
The
so what
fish
is it?
comes out of your nose.
The fish
The
come out
fish
the nose.
comes out of your nose.
Is it throwing up out of the eyes or is it sneezing out fish?
And did we just
So it's a random fish.
It's a random
We've established that it's a random fish.
Yes, it could be a fish of various sizes. I'm thinking biggest fish, like a tuna.
Tuna.
That's as big as it goes.
That's
What
a-
about swordfish?
You want to go? So you want a swordfish?
I'm not
out
saying
of
I
your nose?
want a
Tunas.
sword, but you're like discounting certain fish. Like there's a
Well, I'm
limit
trying
to the
to,
size.
because obviously we don't want you sneezing out. I don't know. God knows what.
whale
Whatever
shark.
The biggest fish in the world.
Whale
A
shark.
A whale shark.
A whale shark would
Is
be
the biggest
there
fish
you
in the
go.
world.
So you don't
Hey,
want to sneeze one of those out.
Are we classifying sharks as fish?
Yes.
So can we sneeze sharks?
Shit. I
That
mean,
would kill
maybe
you.
if
That would
they're,
kill you.
know, if they're equal to or below the size of a swordfish.
Or
that's
are we
what we're
doing
going
like
for.
the genus, species, like what is classified genetically as a fish?
I'm going to say aquatic creature.
For 500.
That's evasion.
Oceanic.
That is
Oceanic
evasion.
creature.
I don't like it.
Oceanic
I love it.
creature.
Blanket
So-
Between the size of, I don't know, a goldfish
Let's throw this blanket and take a
and
nap.
swordfish. It could.
Okay,
Man,
so
that's a whole lot of fucking animals.
that would hurt.
So what
Just have
about?
a
Can I
whole
sneeze
lot of
out like a
fish.
jellyfish? Is that going to sting?
I mean, I'm gonna say not on the way out because that happens real fast. But I mean, if like it touches you afterwards, probably.
So I
Can
could
you
sneeze out.
a cuttlefish?
Could you sneeze a cuttlefish? Sure.
It's not technically a fish.
Oh,
It's an octopus.
Is it oceanic though? Oh yeah, the cuttlefish.
Yeah, a cuttlefish.
Like
Yeah,
squid.
you should be allowed
Yeah.
to cuddle
Yeah.
with it.
It's a
I'm gonna say
cephalopod.
yeah, you could sneeze a cuttlefish.
Oh, jeez.
So I could sneeze out
can you-
an octopus.
You could.
Oh, that
Hey,
changes
guys.
So we're
everything. I
sneezing
fucking
out
love
just
that
any
shit.
ocean
You can
life.
sneeze
apparently.
out a lot of
Sure.
shit.
This question has evolved so beyond what the original one was.
Well, because you keep expanding what it classifies as a
It
fish.
just keeps getting more
So
interesting.
starfish.
Sure.
Oh Jesus Christ!
This
I
is
could
getting-
start my
yeah.
own aquarium.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are they alive
There
or
you
are they
go.
dead?
Monetize that shit.
Oh, that's good, Greg.
Are they alive or are they dead when I sneeze them out?
I'm gonna say alive.
In
That's
between.
some
Oh my
danger.
god! Imagine sneezing out a
I mean, they're not
thrashing
gonna last.
swordfish.
Yeah. Hopefully, they're not gonna last very long unless you're in the water. Because,
So do I? If
but
I have to get them quickly to a body of water to keep them alive.
Is this a new fish that I spawn into existence, or is it a fish taken from the ocean that gets like teleported out of my nose?
are you asking if you're a god, Zane?
I already know the answer to
Create
that.
life?
Is he not?
Yeah,
Of course you are.
I know.
That's a good question.
So like, there's a fisherman somewhere who just rolled up a fish. He's about to take it off the hook. Poof! It's gone.
Gotcha.
You're sneezing it out halfway across
Oh,
the
yeah.
world.
Can eat that for dinner.
I'm so. Did you say
these are-
rolled up a fish?
Yeah, like
when you go
roll,
fishing, you
reel
roll
it,
them
you
up?
roll up the reel, and you got a fish now.
Roll them on
You
in.
roll them up.
I've rolled up plenty of reels, right, Jack? You fished. You're a fisherman.
You reel them in.
Do you roll up that reel, Jack?
Well, you just reel it in.
Damn it!
Reel it in.
You just reel it in.
I roll up that
Reel
reel.
in
I've
the
been
fish.
known
I
to
roll
roll
up a
my
reel.
reels. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Okay,
Each
so
man can reel as
I
he
just had to.
sees fit.
I roll my reels.
All right,
What
should we
was
answer this? Because we got
the
3
actual
more.
question?
yeah,
I forget.
Yeah.
I just had to point that out.
well, since you expanded it, Kyle, to be any aquatic creature, I think that's got to be
Below
my
the size of
answer.
a swordfish.
I mean, if it's not going to kill me, I could start my own business. I could, try real hard to get a fucking mermaid out there. I feel like I got to go sneeze a fish.
Wait, mermaid?
Oh, you said
Oh my
any?
God.
You said any
You can
aquatic
do
creature?
mythical creatures too?
I don't
Are
know.
we adding
Mythical.
You said
creatures in
aquatic.
this?
You
Who
didn't
said?
say
Yeah, you said aquatic. You didn't say.
You didn't specify. Question wasn't
Outside
asked.
the realm of
All
reality.
right, fair point. Fair point.
All right, I'm gonna be a millionaire.
We award
I'll
mermaids
let
to
you have
Zane.
it. Okay.
Kyle, you're a real pushover tonight. You're not really asserting your.
This has just gone into such a crazy turn. I just had to see it through.
So
I don't
the
know.
odds of you sneezing up a mermaid are a big enticement here.
I know this really steps
Like
everything
this
up.
could change things. The
I'm-
world.
I'm gonna
Would-
puke out my eyeballs personally.
Why would you want to do that?
Because
Oh
I
my
can
God.
do that in private, and I won't. Every time I sneeze out a fish out in public on accident, now whatever I've been doing up to that point doesn't matter. Now I gotta fucking find water for this fish so it doesn't die.
I don't
Who
care.
said you had to do that?
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
just
the
gonna
fish.
let a fish die there in front of
Yeah,
people.
fish don't have
You
feelings.
Dude, are you kidding? You know how much yellowfin tuna go for on the market? If you cut that thing up right then and
So
there.
I gotta carry around a stinky
Tuna steaks,
dead
bro.
fish.
Tuna steaks. Ooh.
So I
What?
gotta carry around a stinky dead fish with me just because I happen to sneeze on
You've
the
been
L
carrying
train.
around Sean for all these years.
Oh,
Fine, just puke out your eyeballs the rest of your life. Damn.
He
don't
didn't
think
hear
we
it.
heard
He
that.
didn't hear
Sean's
it.
a stinky
He didn't
fish.
hear it.
Wait, is that
So
what Zane said?
Has everybody
Called me
decided?
a stinky fish?
More or less.
Yeah, but I'm gonna puke out those eyeballs, so I can do that in private.
You're
whenever I
gonna
want.
get chunks in your eyeballs,
Dude, like Sean said, I'll install an eye wash station in every room.
What if you're
I'll-
not home?
I'll have the cleanest eyes of all the land. How many times am I puking not at
You
my
know,
home?
I said the same thing. Guess what? I puked for the first time in like 3 years yesterday.
What happened?
Are you
Are
serious?
you okay?
I'm fine.
What happened?
I was on my way to work and I had to pull over so I could throw up.
On the side of the road?
I pulled into a Piggly Wiggly.
What happened? What did you eat?
I took a
did a little chubby
multivitamin
one.
in the morning, and I guess I had an empty stomach. And
Too
it got
many
to me.
vitamins.
Yeah,
Had to flush those vitamins out.
yeah. So I just threw up, and I got out of work.
You haven't
Worked from home.
puked for 3 years?
It's been a while. Yeah,
It's been a
That's
while.
insane.
I'm not a
Well, the
puker.
thing is about Zane, he doesn't drink.
I don't
Oh,
drink.
That's right.
I think the last time before that, sophomore year, I had a nasty burrito in college. That made me throw up.
That'll do
At
it.
Fredonia.
Yeah,
Hey Zane,
yeah.
I think the last time you puked was the day that I got to California 3 years ago. Yet
Oh
another day.
shit.
So-
Oh shit.
It's because he
Yeah.
was grieved. You were struck with grief.
Yeah, that was a
Grief.
sad day for me.
Too much grief.
We're connected in that way, Jack.
Jack, what are you choosing?
Probably my eyes.
Yes. You're gonna puke
They're-
out the eyes with me.
They're already red on the insides always. So I mean,
What does that mean?
That's
Well,
a
we
good
all know
point.
why that is.
Are you a
if
devil?
I'm genetically adapted to do it, then it's not like it's coming out of the wrong place. And if I have
Mr.
an eye wash
California.
station, then I'm
See,
good.
Jack gets
Jack
it.
is so thoughtful.
Jack gets it. Jack and I are on the same page tonight. I gotta let my dog out of my room.
Oh, me too.
Oh, Coco.
I'm just kidding.
All
We're
right.
not that much on the same page.
What do you?
Yeah,
what do you
Jack
guys
doesn't
think?
have to let his dog out of his room.
Of course not.
My
So,
dog.
I'll wait
yeah.
to give my answer until Greg returns.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So we're just dawdling for a
We're
second.
just killing
while Greg
time
gets
here,
back.
apparently, because Greg is so
That
special. We
son
gotta
of a
wait for
bitch.
him.
You don't have to wait
Every single fucking time.
He looks like he has a very comfortable chair.
Is that Smitty's $600 chair?
No.
Oh.
You're right. It's got armrests, so
Yeah.
it can't be.
He bought a $600 chair.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we
Smitty,
can
if
talk
you
shit
listen
about
to
it because
this.
he won't.
I edit this. I'm gonna hear whatever you just said.
No, not you, Smitty.
No, we're not talking about you.
Ha. Okay. Yeah. Say whatever you want.
Okay, we did.
Now that you're back, I'll give my answer. And I would not take the fish. I think you guys have not considered the repercussions of sneezing a large fish out of your nose. You could kill somebody.
That's what I'm
You can
saying.
kill yourself. If you're driving in the car and you sneeze a
Oh
goddamn
shit.
tuna,
Who am I meeting in the car?
You're definitely gonna.
I'm in a car and I
Oh,
just
you're meeting. You're right. You're right. I was just thinking sneezing.
Fish aren't meat.
Right. Hey,
Yeah.
what about? I guess it depends on what meeting consists of, because you could be going through a toll
Oh
booth.
shit, we never went over that.
Toll booths.
I forgot
sneeze.
about that whole part.
Is
of
that
the-
meeting someone, or do you have to have a formal like introduction? Like, say, hey, do you have to introduce yourself? Do you have
It's
to
a
be like,
question
hi, I'm
you
Sean.
guys didn't ask.
So if
Is
like
it?
you were like, hey, fuck this toll booth guy, I could be like, oh, hey, how much is that? Oh, $3.75. By the way, my name's Sean. Hi, nice to meet you. Pull off. Sort of.
No,
All right, so like
I think-
a formal meeting.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
like, so
think
it has to be a formal, like you have to be introduced to someone, right?
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
no,
then
I'm
I
asking.
suppose like any interaction you have with someone random, you'd sneeze a fish, and that's
Any
all the
interaction?
fucking time. No, that's what I mean.
Oh.
Is that you're probably right. It probably should be a formal introduction.
Yeah.
You got to get those
not just any
digits or
time you
that
see
name.
That sounds worse though, because how often do you meet someone in a formal setting where it'd be okay to sneeze a fish?
rarely,
save
if
it.
ever.
Yeah.
I
To
could just
save
not.
that
I could
fish.
just not
have
say
a
my
train
name.
of people coming in. What?
I could just say like a fake name, then it wouldn't be a real introduction, right?
No one would ever
yeah.
know who you are for the
I
rest
guess
of your
Yeah,
life.
so they wouldn't
cool.
actually meet me. They'd meet Philip Holmes.
It's true.
Sure.
I know what I'm choosing. I'm choosing the fish.
Yeah.
Because, like, imagine meeting someone amazing and new. I don't, this is gender neutral. This is just whoever.
Right.
And you're at a party and you're like, hey, be sure you bring that guy. The guy you wanted me to meet. And you go to the party and you're like, all right, where's this dude? You say, oh, hey, I'm, you're Josh. I'm Sean. Nice to meet you. Boom. Fresh tuna.
It keeps
Or,
going back to
or,
tuna with
or a
you.
little goldfish, whatever. I mean, it is random, but I mean, still.
Could be a guppy.
What a parlor trick.
That's true. Life of the party.
Yeah.
Boom. Tuna
Oh.
steaks for everybody.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Or thrashing sword shark. Sorry, I pierced you with a fish.
I feel like this
When I
could be
sneeze.
trouble if you sneeze around those Japanese dudes that hate dolphins. They can just try to kill you.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
jeez. Well, you're not sneezing dolphins.
Oh, you're right. Dolphins
you?
not a fish.
Aquatic creatures.
Aquatic
Oh,
creatures.
shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Don't go by
Dolphins
those
count.
whales. Those dolphins are whales.
Those dolphins.
Dolphins.
Fiend.
I've been mispronouncing dolphins for a long time. I've been saying dolphins.
Yeah, I've been saying
They are
whales
dolphins.
instead of whales.
Hey guys, can I ask a question?
Oh God.
Is this the next question?
Sean, do I have host permission to ask my question?
Oh, wait. Oh, are we moving on? Yes. It's time
Yeah, we all
moved
answered
on.
her. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
you
we're
are,
at 43
Greg. All right. With host permission, I grant thee, Greg, allowance to speak.
Oh, thank God. Thank you so much.
No problem. Any day now.
All right, so, oh man, this isn't. So this isn't what I'm going to ask, but on the same page, since we were on the topic of sneezing, this one has an option of every time you sneeze, you change genders. That's kind of interesting.
I would do that.
Oh,
Wait, didn't
that's
that come
amazing.
up at some point?
No.
No.
No, but that is a classic. I
That's
feel like
hot,
I've
though.
discussed that before.
Yeah.
What?
All right,
Sneezing
so
and
I'm
changing
gonna-
genders?
Yeah, for some reason. I
We've
feel like
never
that came up.
we never did that.
No. We wouldn't go that
I don't know
low.
why it sounds familiar.
No, the
we don't
Freaky
get that
Friday
blue.
thing. You be,
Something
no,
else
no.
then,
Well,
but-
no. Okay, never mind.
All right, shut up,
probably
Sean. So,
Oh yeah, just
my question is going to be a little bit more R-rated,
Oh
but
God.
Zane, he really wanted me to ask this question. He has a lot to say on the topic. So,
That's not true. Oh
so-
no. Oh
so
fuck.
he was like, "Please, I can't wait
fuck.
to have this conversation."
Yeah.
If
Why
if
did
you
this get
love me,
R-rated?
Zane's like, "If you love me, you're gonna ask this question."
Okay, go. Just say it.
All right.
Do you know?
Would you rather watch porn with your parents?
No. Why are you asking this one?
Yes.
Or watch
Yes.
porn starring your parents?
This is a classic question. This is not the one you
I
said
see
you were going to
Jack
ask.
smiling.
So yes, to
Jack's
reiterate,
actually stumped on this one.
would you
He
rather
doesn't have. Yeah. Sorry.
watch porn with your parents or watch porn starring your parents? The floor is open for questions.
I think you should say the one that you were going to say.
Why?
To show everyone how fucking dumb it was.
Well, the one. Okay, fine. The one I
And
really
also, who
wanted to
posted
ask,
it?
but Zane didn't want me to ask.
I didn't say that. I
Yes,
said,
you
how are we
did.
going to talk about that?
That's true. Anyway, it was would you rather strangle a dog with your bare hands or strangle a bear with your dog hands? I really enjoyed that question. But that is not
Also,
the question.
who is the OP on that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good. God damn it, that's right.
I mean,
can't-
you're
got-
gonna die in one of them.
I think so. I think
I think that's a pretty easy question.
Ponchorello 7.
Okay.
Poncho, like a poncho.
Like,
Rello 7. Ponchorello 7.
So we're doing the sex and the parents and the
So we're
porn.
doing sex parents porn.
Okay.
That's what we're doing.
Doing it all.
that should be a segment. We ask a lot of those questions.
Sex
parents
Sex
porn.
parents porn.
Sex parents
Yeah,
porn?
A lot of sex and.
I feel like this is such
incest
an
on
easy
this
question,
show.
if I understand it correctly.
Well, do you understand it correctly?
Are we so either watch porn with your parents in the room with you,
Yeah,
or watch porn of your parents independently?
sure.
Then obviously there's one clear answer.
I mean, you got to ask me some questions because I have some
I have
answers.
questions.
All right.
Kyle, ask me.
Is this like official porn? Like they're in the adult film industry? Is this like a sex tape they made?
Good
It's a Bang
question.
Bros level production.
Good
Yes.
question.
It's that Bang Bros
Bang
shit.
Bros level. That's high quality shit.
pretty good.
It's actually Bang Bus, and your mom's on the bus,
perfect.
and she acts like she doesn't know your dad. She picks him up off the side of the street, gets him on the bus.
Oh my god.
I love those ones. I can't resist.
So that's the one.
Is that your
that's the one you're
legitimate
watching.
answer though? Is that
Yeah,
actually
no,
what
that's
it is?
that's
Yeah.
the yeah that's
The
that's
only
the
reason you're
situation.
jerking off is to see how it ends.
Ooh.
Exactly.
All right, yeah, that's brutal.
All right, I got a question though.
Yeah,
when
what's
it
your
comes
question?
To, you happen upon this porn of your parents. I mean, do you have to watch it?
Have
to.
If I saw, I mean,
You have
given
to
that
watch it.
Might take a second for me to realize, but
That was my question too, actually, because when I watch, when I do that, I don't.
do you do?
I don't watch the whole thing from
Masturbate?
start to finish. I skip around to the good parts.
Yeah, you can't skip on this one.
I gotta watch the whole thing, huh?
Gotta watch it from
yeah,
start
but
to finish.
can't I just watch?
Shit.
Are we saying that any porn I watch is just my parents? Or
No.
there's one video.
There's one
If
video.
I find it, can I just not watch that?
No, you have to watch it.
Yeah.
I have
Oh,
locked
jeez.
you in a room. I have taped your eyeballs open, and you are watching
Oh,
this.
okay.
Oh
You
my
have no
God.
choice.
This is just straight up. We are being forced to watch
This
Yes.
is some Clockwork Orange
parents
shit.
porn.
You are forced to watch your parents bang bus.
Okay, what about in the other situation? I'm watching
Uh-huh.
porn with my parents in the room.
Yes.
What's special about the porn that's going on there?
It's a sex tape of you.
What?
Yeah.
Ha!
Fuck.
That wasn't even in the question. This
got
is
me.
just adding.
Totally changes everything.
This is the
Yeah.
see, Jack, this information you only get when you ask questions. There's answers to every single question you could have, and I got all the answers.
Oh wow.
So you got to ask the right
God
questions,
damn it.
otherwise you might choose a side and you don't know that's going to
Shit.
happen.
This changes everything.
Welcome to Hypothetically
Holy
Speaking.
shit.
Well,
Because there's a
shit.
key question I would be asking that none of you have asked so far.
how long is it?
How long is the porno?
Of them, of either one, really.
Okay, so your
How long is the
porno,
question?
your porno is
Do I put on a good
15
performance? Do I
minutes
last?
long.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's one of your better performances,
Nice.
not your
Yeah,
best.
I was gonna ask, am I impressive?
Yeah.
It's
I
not
have
the
a question,
best.
too.
You've done better.
All
You have
right, go Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
My
what's your
question is why are you why are you watching it with your parents?
Once I have held a gun to your head,
Greg.
I have
All of our
forced. Once again, I have forced you and your parents into this situation, and if you don't, you're dead.
These are
At every-
inescapable situations.
at every
Sounds
situation-
like he has all the answers because he's
Exactly.
making all the stories.
In
up,
every
so-
situation where
Well, yeah.
Because I've got the gun.
in every situation where
Yeah.
Greg has been God, he's always like a malevolent, terrible, evil God.
and he's got a gun.
yeah. If I can,
Jack, you have to look at this as like Greg is a malevolent force. Like he controls your reality.
so like you
as
see
he
me now,
does
yeah,
with me.
just like
Every day.
your current worldview of me as I am right now.
So okay, how long is the parent porno?
So the parent porno lasts 35 minutes. Yours is only a short 15.
Jesus
A short
Christ.
15. Why 35
That's all.
minutes?
That's
'Cause
gonna be
I
the
say
longest
so.
15 minutes of your life.
Why the extra 5?
That allows
Why
for a
not-
good 3-act structure.
Because it's gonna be your parents.
Yeah,
Like,
you
take the other
when
one.
they have the labels.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So they're doing a lot of
Pussy
different stuff. It's
licking.
not just missionary the whole time.
Boom.
No, and actually, so to I know no one asked this question, but you said if it's just
Yeah, are they changing it up? Are they doing
so
some
they
weird
are
shit?
changing it up. And so have you ever seen the choose your own destiny porns where you're like,
No,
you've never seen these?
no.
I don't have premium subscription, so I've never been able to make the choices, but I've watched these videos where like 5 minutes in, it's like, do you want the person to do A, B, or C? And you get to choose, and it goes to a scene of that happening.
Nice.
That happens periodically.
This
and
is
you
all-
have to choose.
This
what
is
you
all
wanna see.
POV.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Some of it is, some of it isn't.
Okay.
Depends.
So there's alternating camera angles with your parents?
This is a high quality bang bus production. Yes.
You know, I'm not a big fan of bang. I'm just saying. I'm not a big fan of bang bust. I prefer to see just, I don't really know camera angle wise, but the buses in moving vehicles, it's never really done much for me. So I'm going to be displeased in multiple ways.
So you're
I'm
mad
not
about
gonna like it. I'm going to be annoyed for many reasons.
You're mad about the
Come on,
porno
Ron,
your
it's not
mom.
even good porn.
Yeah, come on. Get out of the bus at one point.
So
I think
Did they
I
ever
think
leave the
I would
bus?
just watch it with my parents.
Well, see, so no one's asked. Still, the question I've been waiting to been asked.
Am
Waiting
I-
to
Say
been
it.
asked. No, I want.
Well, I want. Oh.
Who am I having
Hold on,
sex
hold
with in my porn?
I mean, your girlfriend or the last person you had sex with. The last person you had sex with.
So no one. Boy. Okay, wait. I have an important question.
Still no. Okay. Okay. Is this it?
Are my parents acting in their porn? Are they doing that cheesy, shitty porn
they're
acting?
acting. Your mom doesn't act like she's never met your dad before when she pulls him in off the street. She's full
Oh,
method.
Mr. Rude.
She's going. Hey now.
Hey now, you're a
She's
rude boy.
going full. What's his name?
Greg
Lincoln.
Senior.
Lincoln?
Lincoln, the guy who
Lincoln
played
Log.
Lincoln.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel
Bears?
Day-Lewis method, going full
Oh,
Daniel.
Lincoln.
wow.
I thought you
Method
meant
acting.
from Broad City.
Oh, Daniel
Still,
Day-Lewis?
Just say it, Greg.
Okay. So what do you do when you watch porn?
Jack off.
Okay.
Oh, gross! Is anybody
That's what
is
you
anybody
do?
masturbating?
What?
No,
Is
no,
that
no,
what
no, no.
everyone
I'm
does?
thinking about in this situation. Yeah.
I have to jack off to this?
This is the question I've been waiting to been asked. No, see that's a crucial difference. So now that you've asked,
Oh, fuck.
in the one where you're just watching by yourself, you're watching your parents' porno, you have to jerk off.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't
But in,
sure.
but in the other one, no one has to. It's just you and your parents watching the porno.
Are
I
my
watch
parents jacking off too?
Okay, okay.
Is everyone jacking off?
If I'm watching my porno,
Yeah.
do I know while I'm filming the porno that I'm making a porno for my parents? Can I position the camera angle so they can only see like my leg or something?
There's in the bottom right hand corner of the video is a constant stream of your face throughout all the different angles. There's just always an angle right on your face.
But am I
all the time.
preemptively aware that they're going to watch this porno?
No, you are. So you're terrified knowing that camera
So I
in
can
your
just
face.
do my hardest to keep a straight face the whole time.
This sounds like a Japanese
You're
game
not
show.
going to be able to hold a straight face.
I can hold a straight face, but
That is true.
what did Jack say?
Japanese porno.
Yeah, sounds like a Japanese game show.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, I've seen.
Sometimes we sound like a Japanese game.
Have you guys seen the
So-
video where the straight Japanese guy has a gay Japanese guy suck him off? What? On a game show. Because the guy's like, I can give you the fastest blowjob you've ever had, guaranteed. And the straight guy's like, no, I don't think so. And the gay guy's like, yeah, watch. And he does it.
And what happens?
He puts his head
Fastest
in a
time?
box so you can't see, but
Fastest time?
I think so.
Wow.
This was on television.
I don't like that it's in a
Japanese
box.
television.
So you don't really know what's going on inside the box, do you?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the
What's in the box?
All right,
Everyone
so
got that. Right.
can I get everyone's answers?
Watching with
Oh,
parents.
fuck.
Jack, what's yours?
Watching with parents.
Watching with
So
parents.
you're going to watch
Wait.
yourself have sex with your parents.
Well, you're not fucking your parents.
With your parents, you will watch yourself have sex.
Yeah, I'd rather be like, hey, this is educational material right here. I want you to tell me what I'm doing wrong.
So you
Rather
would
than sitting there jerking off to a video of my parents. I don't want to do that.
You're always
Real
asking
quick
me what's
question.
new. This is what's new.
Are the parents jerking off next to me watching them?
Nobody is.
no,
Watching me. No one's jerking
No
off.
one's jerking off when you're watching your sex tape.
Yeah,
No
no
one's
jerk.
jerking off, but I'm jerking off watching.
Your
Your
parents.
parents' sex tape.
Oh,
But no one
okay.
has any
All right.
idea that happens.
Sorry, I just
fuck.
had to clarify.
Yeah, I bet you
It's
did.
terrible. I know.
See-
So,
Your answer?
Sean, what's your answer?
My answer is totally with Jack. I
Yeah?
would rather do the 15 minutes of watching me have sex with another. I'm with Jack.
That one.
100%.
Kyle?
I'm so
Yeah.
glad Jack and I agree on something.
I'm on their side. If they're gonna see my dick anyway, it might as well be in a video and not in person. So I'm going.
Yeah.
They
No
sound
way
like
I'm jerking
they
off.
sound like they're
I'm not jerking off to my
I'm not
parents.
jerking off to or near my parents
For 35 minutes.
They're not.
Separately, either way.
They're not going to be in the room when you're watching their porno.
It
It's
doesn't
only
matter.
it's you by yourself.
That does not matter. That does not factor.
I
into
think
my
that's a huge factor, but okay. Zane,
To you, it's a big factor because you're weird.
I'm thinking, what am I telling my parents? Like, hey guys, we got to watch this together.
I'm holding a gun to your face.
Okay. So the stipulation is, if we don't do this, Greg will kill me.
Yeah.
That makes it a lot easier. I was gonna say I think I would rather watch them and just keep it to myself with all the other dark secrets that I have. But
good answer.
if I can reasonably tell my parents that if I don't do this, I'll die, I'm sure they can take one for the team.
So for you, I was gonna say, because it seems like for everyone else, the jacking was the big decision maker.
Yeah.
That doesn't play in for you.
What do you mean?
Like the fact that you're jerking off in one scenario, not the other.
I mean, that obviously makes it terribly, terribly worse.
Okay. Well, what if it was reversed? Would you still follow? Would you still shy away from the jacking like you guys? If you were jacking with your parents watching yourself and not jacking watching your parents?
I would definitely. I don't want to jack off in front of my parents.
I'm just trying to find where we're all at here, you know?
Yeah. I guess I'm with everyone else, but I don't like it.
Well, neither
I
do
have
I.
a question that doesn't really change anything, I don't think. But just out of curiosity, do we establish if you have to finish when you're jacking off?
Have you been a part of this? You always have to finish.
Not in
always
this
wanted
to
scenario.
make
Don't
sure. I
finish.
know, but
Kyle,
I wanted to get
you
it
don't
out
finish
there.
in this
Remember-
Always
scenario.
to completion.
Don't you remember my golden
She
rule?
always what?
I said, don't you remember my golden rule?
She
In
always
my
swallows.
ideal
You
world,
always swallow.
everyone always finishes.
Everyone finishes, and it's always in the mouth.
When
It's
was
always
this
in the mouth.
golden rule established, and why was I not notified?
When we were talking about blowjobs at one time, I don't remember.
That one time.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Out of the many.
All right.
all right. So everyone's given their answers. Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. All right.
I'm definitely not gonna jack it to it. I'm gonna, because it's weirder in my scenario, because if it's in my scenario, then I'm holding the gun to my parents' head, telling them they have to watch this
That's
porn.
fucked up.
So if it was one of,
look, Greg, wouldn't it be someone else holding the gun?
I'd hope
You
so.
could give your gun to a proxy.
I would hold a gun to your head, buddy.
Thank you, Zane. You're a good friend like that.
Greg, let me be your proxy. All right. So Zane's up, right?
Yes.
I've been up, baby.
All right.
Okay, so my question comes from the Bear Jedi. And he says, would you rather do everything for the rest of your life with one hand or do everything with the rest of your life with both hands?
Ooh.
So every
So I have
time
a choice between one and two hands.
every time you interact with something, you either have to use one hand to do it or you have to use both hands.
Even if it's a one-handed thing.
Even if it's
Even
the
if
one,
the thing I'm about to do only requires one hand, I have to. So if I'm writing,
right.
Two hands.
I
Yeah, I
have
got
to
to
do
use
it
two
like
hands.
this.
Yep,
I have to do it with two hands.
correct.
Oh, fuck that.
Either both hands or
That
one
sucks.
hand.
But
Damn
yeah,
it, that's a really good one.
how many times are you doing something with one hand or with two hands that you couldn't do with one hand?
Every night, buddy.
Every night. Couldn't do
Could
it
you
with
imagine
one-
how many having
God, wait,
two
hold on.
hands?
I just looked over and Kyle's just sitting there staring at his hands. He's just looking.
Pondering.
He's just staring at them.
All of the things
that
I
is
do
great.
with both my hands.
I think I talked
lot of
over a
shit.
Jack question.
Yeah, Jack, go ahead.
Yeah, did you just have a question that I talked over so rudely? So Greg rudely?
No, I think I was just commenting.
So
I don't remember what it was though. Go ahead.
So if I chose everything I do with both hands, I have to do everything I would do with one hand with two hands. Like
So
I have no choice.
I'm wiping my
Just
butt
both
with two
hand-
hands.
I could start doing it with one, but then my other hand just like kind of crawls in there and creeps in and starts doing it too.
No, it's not a creep. It's instantaneous. It's like you can't. It's
Oh.
like you can't help but
So
to
there's no like
move with both hands in like a mirror. They will both. If you use one, it's like when you bend your pinky, your ring finger automatically moves too.
okay.
It'll be like that, except with both hands.
Second nature.
So, geez, that really, I'm really thinking about
Went
jerking.
straight
I'm
for
just
it,
like,
yeah.
oh fuck. I mean, that's
Sean
kind of
made a very
annoying.
large jack off.
That's
motion.
very
Yeah.
annoying.
Well,
That's
so
very annoying.
So you guys are all
Why do
talking
you
It
about.
doesn't work that well.
You guys are all talking
I've
about.
tried it.
You guys are all talking about
I
jacking
mean, it
off.
could work,
You
but
just
I
gotta
mean,
get
it's
it
just-
all lubed up.
Captain
first, and then
side
it's different.
conversation.
You guys are all.
It's a conversation that you
Jesus
could be a
Christ.
part of. It's
No,
relevant.
you can see us. You can join in too.
You guys
You
are.
could start doing the same motions we're doing. But
Zane
instead
has
you try to be
literally
divisive.
tried to start talking to you 5 times.
That's okay. There's a delay. I don't blame you.
Yeah, we can't hear with this whole Skype thing going on.
Can I answer?
Please.
All right, I'm going to choose one hand because I think even if you had to reach over in one direction or in the other direction or behind you or something, it's much easier to reach there because you don't have another arm that's on the other side that's shorter, stopping you from getting to a certain point. This arm can reach
Yes.
everywhere by
That's true.
That
This
is the
arm,
first thing I thought of too, Jack.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
can't
that'd be
go further
so
back.
inconvenient.
Or
What
am I
about-
gonna- toilet
what
paper gonna like rub my ass like this?
Yeah. But Jack,
Jack is
what
not
about?
How do you do it? Do you go backwards
Does
or
that have to,
forwards?
like-
You'd probably have to.
I
Forwards.
think you gotta go
You-
forwards
that's-
if you're
You
gonna
always
use 2
change
hands.
getting poopy balls.
That's my worst nightmare.
What about?
No, I think
Poop
I
on the
could go
balls.
the other way. But
What about when you're bringing in groceries? You're gonna have to make twice as many trips. Or like if you're picking something up heavy, you're pushing that boulder up the hill.
So what about if I'm typing on a keyboard?
Yeah,
Do I do 2 fingers on every single letter?
that's a good
Jesus.
question. That's a good question. I'm gonna say, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So your pointer finger corresponds to this pointer finger, and your middle finger corresponds to the right middle finger. So yes, if you type the W key on the right side or the left side of the keyboard, your right hand is going to do the same
So
button.
I'm just
Yeah.
like, poking around. I'm going to become a
just
very
pounding with your pointer fingers.
Yeah.
No, oh fuck, I forgot.
Well, there's plenty sexual implications in this. Because there's plenty of
True.
times I'd like to use 2 hands, but other times where I'm like 2 hands are just going to get in the way.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm going with one.
What are you doing with 2 hands?
Jack decides quickly.
He's on his shit.
Yeah, he knows what he wants.
Because
That's why
like,
he- that's why he's here.
Say I
He's a
want to like
confident man.
grab butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Do I have to? Am I grabbing both butt cheek, like the left butt cheek, with both of my hands, or can I have one butt cheek
Yeah,
per hand?
that does
If
pose a
I'm
problem.
if I'm going to
That's
be
true.
like side grabbing cheek, this is all kinds of wrong.
Okay, so I take back.
Well,
the
that's a
whole,
good question, actually.
I take back the whole keyboard thing. You just have to use both hands at the same time.
At the same
The,
time,
the fingers don't correspond. That was
Okay.
silly of me. I'm sorry.
I mean, I like to picture it, but it's going to make my decision easy.
Yeah.
With typing, it's easy. You just dictate everything. If you choose the one-handed approach, if you say one-handed, you just dictate. Otherwise, I don't know. That's all I had to say.
You
You guys
can't
are
play-
you guys aren't thinking about groceries. That was my whole. That's what I was banging on. Not banging on. Hanging
Wait,
on.
oh no,
banging on
I had
those
another
groceries.
thing. What? I mean, if you choose the one-handed thing, what's your other hand doing? Like, you have
It's
to do
not
everything
there.
one-handed. So it's not there. It's
No,
gone?
it's like you have polio.
Jack, did you say it's not there?
Yeah,
It's
that's what I
gone.
said. Did I
Wait, is
stutter?
it just gone? Do I just have one hand?
No, it's like if you have polio and it's just like a limp, withered hand. That just kinda
Oh,
like-
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
it's limp and
Does
withered?
it look weird? So
just
aesthetically,
look
I
like
look
my
like
hand?
this really affects my appearance too. Then
Oh yeah.
Wait, and so it's one hand or the other. It's not like if I do something that only requires one hand, I can do it with either my left or my right.
And-
It's one hand, no other
No,
hand.
it is either hand, but whenever you're not using the other
The other
hand,
one just
the other
goes
one
limp.
just like shrinks.
oh, okay, it's not permanent.
That's silly.
so,
Yeah.
so,
Okay.
so Jack's doing 2.
No, Jack
Jack's
said he's
doing one. What are you doing, Greg?
I think I'm gonna go 2.
You're doing 2.
I think because I don't think I
Those
can
groceries.
pull off.
You got a lot of groceries.
Dude, the groceries are huge
all
for
about
me
the
right
groceries.
now, and also I'm not the drummer for Whitesnake.
Oh, forget about
Whitesnake?
drumming.
Motley Crue.
Motley
Wait, no,
Crue.
Def Leppard.
Def Leppard.
Def
Yeah,
Leppard. He's
All
got.
horrible
I don't think I
bands.
can pull. Hey, now, those are all great bands. So I don't think I can
Yeah,
pull off
Whitesnake,
the
one
one
of the greatest bands ever.
Whitesnake,
Jesus.
Motley Crue,
Some-
Def Leppard. I don't think I could pull off the one arm drumming like that guy can. You wouldn't be able to play like I don't think so much time would I'd have to relearn guitar with one.
That's true.
hand. You know, I could. You know, 2 hands aren't going to go to waste in my personal time. If you know what I mean.
That's true.
I do.
So, I think I'm going 2 hands.
All right. Kyle Finnegan.
Kyle Finnegan.
I'm curious. So, like, I do not have the strength of 2 arms in the one arm, right? Though,
Oh, that's a
like
good
if I'm
question.
lifting anything,
If you use it enough, you will have a big arm.
Oh, that's a
Fair
good point.
point.
That's a fair point.
Like Lady in the Water.
Lady, oh, fuck that movie.
The one guy who just works out his one
Yeah,
arm.
that was such a stupid
It
movie.
was a really bad movie.
No, you have regular strength in one arm, but like Jack said, the more you use it, the more it'll be.
You should stitch that on the pillow.
Yeah.
The more you use it, the more it'll be.
All right, so is everybody decided?
No, we're waiting
I
Kyle
actually do have
Finnegan.
another question, though. I do have another question.
Yeah.
So, like, when you're going to do things with 2 hands, can you like that grabbing a girl's ass example? Like
Classic.
when you're going to grab her ass, can you wrap your arms around her ass and then couple the hands together, or when you like have an intention to use both hands, automatically clasp and then you gotta fucking finagle your way?
You just punch in the butt.
No, there's no clasping. I mean,
No clasping.
Well, like
Both-
right. But if you were gonna grab some girl's ass, could I like wrap my arms around it and then that happens?
yeah.
Because we were thinking about like moving your arms around.
It's
this
not-
girl to get
it's
your
not
ass
like-
around, but like
It's not like if you choose the 2 hands, that your hands aren't connected. They just have to move and both do the same action at the same time. So you could cup.
So they're always mirroring.
They're mirroring each other. You could
so
always
you can have
they're
one
always
butt cheek per
mirroring.
hand.
right.
oh, I see.
So you could still grab
So I just
an
can't.
ass.
So I'm writing like this. I'm.
You get good at it.
Are you writing like that though?
Are you
Or
always
writing
drinking like? If you grab a glass with 2 hands, like are you drinking like a sippy cup?
Yeah, you look like a
Drink-
fucking
like,
kid.
You just
Yeah.
have it by both hands, and you're just like
Yeah, yeah.
Ken doll.
putting it up
G.I.
every time,
Joe.
even in like at an adult table, you're like grabbing just
Your
like
glass of
yes,
wine.
well, this is how it is now.
That's right.
Just
Everyone's gonna make fun of you.
Eating- So like you're eating food and you're just like
Oh,
sta-
that would make eating food a lot more difficult.
yeah, you can't eat food really. You can't wipe your ass. That's what I've been worried about.
No, you can
My
wipe,
ass.
you can wipe from front and back at the same time. Go each way. One front, one back. And for brushing your teeth, take half the time. You got 2 brushes
That's
going at
true.
the same time. You know, that's cutting down. I'm wiping twice as fast. I'm brushing my feet twice my teeth twice as fast. I've cut down on some time a lot here.
I'm just
Yeah,
thinking
so
about you meeting in the middle of your butthole and wiping it out.
Yeah,
Like,
You
that's
couldn't
just
you couldn't play guitar.
sanitary at all. What?
You can play guitar. You can play drums. They're mirroring each other. So everything you do with 2 hands,
I can learn to do
your
this.
hands are just mirroring each other.
I could do it. It'd be easier than doing it with one hand.
Yeah.
That's true.
This
'cause
is how you play drums, Greg? Just mirroring like this?
I could.
No
you don't
one
have to
can
hit the
see
snare
me,
drum
but
with
it
both
looks
hands. They both
fucking
have to do the same
stupid.
action. I could be hitting snare drum and hi-hat together. You know, there's plenty of options.
There's options.
Oh yeah, what do you know about that? You can play guitar.
I could play
Couldn't
guitar.
really play piano. No,
Yes.
you can't.
Yes.
You have to mirror. You have to be like this. You're like, what is this?
I'm
That's
sure that
guitar.
all of our
That's what-
listeners
that's what
are knowing exactly the motions you're making when you say like this and like this.
I wish they could see. God damn it.
All right,
Hey,
Kyle.
guys.
I need you to make a decision, Kyle.
Oh, right. It was my turn. Jesus. Shit. Yeah, I'm going with 2 hands because I feel like you could really fuck yourself over only being able to use one arm for some stuff. Even though 2 hands is going to make a lot of things in life very inconvenient. I'm going 2 hands.
Sean.
All right, Sean.
All right, this is not a reflection of you, Zan. I don't give a shit. I'll just do one hand. I'm just doing one hand because it'll make wiping my ass that much easier. I'm just used to doing it with one,
You can't.
and that's a big part of my
Not-
life. I probably spend like at least 1% of my life wiping my ass, and that's a lot. What do you think about it?
All right, well,
So,
I'm
right.
choosing both hands because I got a lot of groceries to carry and I don't want to take 2 trips.
oh, come on.
Fair, no.
Thank you, the
Always
Bear
go one
Jedi, for your question. And I guess that wraps up the Reddit questions. Is that right, Sean?
Yep, that's it. That's Reddit. Thank you, Reddit. And thank you all of our posters. Zane, did you cite your OP? Sorry.
Yep, I just did about 12 seconds ago.
Oh, all right. Well,
Bear
you did
Jedi.
it very.
Can I
very-
give him a props on his name? I'm assuming that's a Bear Jew.
What's his
joke?
name?
Bear Jedi.
Oh,
He's the Jedi
right,
version
okay,
of the
yeah,
Bear Jew.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Sorry.
I
That's
like
me. That's on me. Sorry, Bear Jedi.
Right? Am I just totally making that?
No,
up?
I thought the same thing.
Oh, good. Yeah,
All right.
that's a great name.
And it.
Thank you.
All right. So now we have the
Do
pièce
I have a
de
time?
resistance. We got Jack with his first question out of California.
Yeah,
Give it
but-
to us, buddy.
Our
Before I
first
get everybody
guest was
excited,
hard.
can I go take a piss?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we can
Yeah,
take
go
a
for
break.
it.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right. I'm gonna.
I think my butt is sweating. Greg here. Just wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you to all of you who have been listening up to this point. To think that anyone's giving an hour and a half of their day to listen to the four of us ramble about silly situations is really awesome. I'd also like to say go check out the 8o'clockstop.com. There's lots of awesome podcasts and web series, gaming streams, all sorts of stuff up there. We know a lot of awesome, creative, and talented people, so go check out all their stuff there at the 8o'clockstop.com. Also, go check out the Critical Mass podcast, which you can find at the 8o'clockstop.com. Rockness Monster and Dan Trax, they sit down, they talk about all sorts of stuff. Those guys are hilarious. I know them personally. They're great guys. And also go listen to the Three Dicks Picks podcast. That's where myself, Zane, and Ryan, each week we discuss a movie, an album, and something random from pop culture. We'll tell you what the next picks are for the next episode at the end of this episode so that you can follow along. Go listen to all that because we put a lot of effort into it and it's a lot of fun. And why don't we get back to the episode?
And we're back.
I hope you kept
With
all
Jack.
that. I really hope you
We're
kept
back
all
with
that.
Jack, and Jack's going to do his question now.
All
Hit us
right.
with it, buddy.
So it is. There's quite a bit to it, so you guys just bear with me for a minute.
All right, we're barren. And we're dog handing.
Barren and
I've
childless.
Oh,
been barren since I was
All
a
right.
child.
And I can answer questions as to some of the words that I use.
Oh, God.
All right, guys. So the year is 2130, and casual sex is all but abolished. The National Institute of People Perplexed by Lazy Erotogenics, or NIPPLE, named aptly so because they had a lot of political power, and found the idea of casual sex and masturbation to be rather aberrant, and thought and the thought of people being lazy and just using those as a means of pleasure and not procreation must be stopped. These people had legislation signed into law requiring everyone to install cameras in every room of their house. Along with this super surveillance, if someone desires sexual stimulation and is not married, they must do the following. They must insert a blunt hypodermic needle into the tip of their penis,
Jesus!
or a half-inch brass pipe into the vagina, once full chub or wet as a motherfucker, men and women respectively. A small suction device is then turned on and the fluids are extracted, while a shock stimulating the feeling of ejaculation is sent to the needle of the device. This feels good at first, but creates a rash which takes a week to heal and makes You are the senior operative of the notorious Snatch, or the Society of Non-Conforming Americans Attempting to Free Testicles, Cunnilingus, and High-Friction Masturbation. And your mission is to do just that, free people so they may again take part in meaningless, sometimes drunken, usually a big mistake, sloppy sex. Now, there are some contingencies. Guns are incredibly hard to come by, but 3D printers are now cheap and have been all the craze. Your operation managed to get its hand on a prototype dildo design that's 14 inches long and stiffens with impact, acting as a non-Newtonian fluid semisolid. How would you go about foiling the plans of an anti-sex government?
Oh,
You
my
can give
God.
whole plans. This is your options. You can give whole plans, parts of plans, and or build off someone else's plans as a result. You can't leave the country. Simply destroying cameras and then having sex won't work because they could easily find you. So, what would you guys do?
Can you read all that again?
No.
I'll send you a PDF.
I completely understand why you were typing for so long, and that was amazing.
That was great.
That was
Jack.
awesome.
That was
Oh,
incredible.
shit.
I think you
Thank
just
you.
might have created a new
Did you?
form of a question that we
You were
do, a
writing that
story
right
question.
before. Did you make all that up on the spot, or did you have that premise?
I made that up on the spot.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
awesome.
All right.
Good job.
All right. Well,
Well
Thanks.
done.
okay.
Jesus.
All right. Everyone stop jerking Jack off about this.
Jack
I
and
have a
Jack
lot of
off.
questions.
Come on.
So wait, I just have
Okay.
to get this world straight. So nipple is what exactly? Like what are they?
It's the
Is nipple and snatch both? Are they both
N-
government?
Nipple is
agencies?
bad, and Snatch is a secret operation. So Nipple,
Oh,
the
so
National
Snatch is
Institute
the
of People
rebellion.
perplexed by lazy erotogenics, which erotogenics is originating from or causing sexual stimulation.
Okay.
So
all right.
lazy sex,
So-
casual sex.
So really, we're kind of rooting for snatch.
Yes,
We like
absolutely.
Snatch.
I
Because
love
you are part of
Snatch.
Snatch. You're the main operator
I
of Snatch.
Yeah, I
Okay.
do not like getting needles jammed down my penis.
Right.
I like Snatch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait.
but this question isn't whether or not you're Snatch or not. The question is, what would you do as Snatch to help foil the anti-sex government? You can
So-
give me the
God,
beginning
how do
of
we
a plan.
foil nipple?
Yeah.
That's a question, isn't it?
So if you're not, if I'm remembering correctly, if you are not married and you want to have an orgasm, if you're a dude, you like hypodermic needle into the dick. It
Yes.
takes the semen out, and you have an orgasm, but like just not a real orgasm, like an artificial orgasm. Is that correct?
Well, yes. Well, I mean, yeah, because it's just pulled out and it just shocks you. So yeah, you're
Still
not
feels
getting-
like coming, but it didn't.
So you're
there's
being
really no-
punished.
pretty much.
Because then you get a rash afterwards.
Oh yeah, and the rash.
It feels good at first. So I can't.
Just 'cause.
I can't masturbate, right? Is that
No,
right,
you
Jack?
can't.
And what happens
And-
if I masturbate?
If you do, you have to have that process happen, and then you get shocked and you get the rash,
Okay.
and then it's
All right.
hard to walk.
I have a
Even to
question.
masturbate.
It's hard to walk.
Oh,
Well, yeah, because your crotch is in pain.
Jesus. All right. So this is bad. We're in a bad situation.
Yeah.
Nipple
Things
sucks.
Yeah, nipples suck.
I have a question, Jack. The people who are
Yeah.
running Nipple, were they the ones who started this anti-sex wave, or were they like children and born into an anti-sex culture? Is this all they've known, or were they living already in a free sex environment and made decisions to make it not so?
They're kind of like how the new administration, there's like this silent majority that's now like seems like the majority.
Okay,
it's kind
so-
of like that.
So we all know the joys of free sex, of open sex,
Hmm.
but these people have just stripped it
howdy.
from us.
Yeah,
people
because
have
they
stripped it.
they don't like the idea.
Oh.
They think it
God damn
violates
it.
morals, but they just want to have power and control everything.
It's like the war on drugs, except for worse.
Precisely.
Now, Jack, is there like a higher society here, the elites who get to enjoy a life without nipple? Like nipples not like the
Nipple
elites,
doesn't
they
affect
don't
them.
have to be spied. They're not spied on.
Are
and
they above the law?
Can we? I believe we could use them as sort of. Unfortunately, we would have to use them as propaganda, as snatch.
Yes. Yeah.
You
Like
know?
trying
we
to
use. Yeah.
yeah trying to say they're having sex. They can do what they want. We should too.
Is it based on fact though? Like
so they can.
yeah? Is the upper echelon of this society? Are they having free sex
Yes, they are.
without needle penetration?
Yup.
Without needles and
Yup.
brass tubes.
Yep. Yeah. They have
Oh
Oh my
access
god,
to the
that's
ability. Yeah.
that's
they have,
good. We can use that, guys.
They have the loopholes in their
Smear
buttholes.
campaigns.
Smear campaigns.
So if I am married, I can have regular sex, but it has to be for procreation purposes.
Yes.
I could just have a bunch of kids. I'm good with that.
Is abortion outlawed?
Oh,
Is
that's a good
abortion a
question.
thing?
Oh,
You know what?
I could lie about
no,
wanting
it's
to
not
have
a
a
thing.
kid.
No, it can't be a thing because their whole shtick is it
Okay.
has to be for procreation. So you can't. If you're going to have sex, you're going to have a child.
And baby murder is illegal as well.
Yeah, because it is in any universe probably.
So we can't murder babies.
No, you cannot.
Jesus.
murder babies.
Why do you want to?
Just saying. You have
Just-
a baby.
do you
just
have
Saying
to-
what?
You could just kill it if it was legal.
What the fuck?
do you have to care for it? Like
You
not
have to
that,
do
you know,
all of the things. All of the things you'd expected to be. I said expected to do when you have a kid is what you still have to do.
So you said that this nipple is watching us through cameras in our house. That's how they keep track of us. What if I just go to the park and have sex behind a bush?
No, there's cameras everywhere.
There's cameras
Oh,
behind that
dumb.
bush.
What if
Drones.
What if
Drones everywhere?
Everywhere.
What if I drive
this
to
isn't-
northern Scotland and I find a craggy cairn and I climb in a cave? Are they gonna have a camera there?
A
You
what?
climb it.
A craggy
climb in
cairn.
what?
Craggy cairn.
What's a craggy cairn?
Those are
What's
Scottish
yeah.
words.
You keep saying it. It doesn't make me know what it is anymore.
A crag is like a rocky formation that is like a crevasse.
A craggy
they-
cairn.
A cairn.
Where they can't get cameras, they have patrols. Like it's
I think
There's a troll in there that's watching. I guess.
patrols. He said, not trolls.
Oh,
Patrols.
patrols. I thought you said trolls.
in Latin. It actually means a million patrols.
So there's patrols, but patrols aren't constantly watching every place. So I have a chance at least.
I mean, I guess you would have a chance because
What's the punishment for sex if you have it outside of procreation purposes? What's the punishment?
the punishment. You know, that's a really good question as well. I'd
Is
have
it-
to say
Going to jail? Am I dying? Am I chemical castration? What's happening to the
Chemical
boys?
castration, is that a thing?
Yeah, you've never
Yeah,
heard
they
of
did that to Alan
pedophiles?
Turing.
Solid.
The philosopher?
all right. Then what happens is if you have sex, they remove one testicle or one ovary,
Ooh,
and
And
then
af-
and then again, and then the third time you lose the whole thing.
First of
So it's like three
The whole
straws.
thing? What's the whole thing?
Alright.
so
I
wait,
only
after
got
the
two.
third time,
You guys,
is
we're
my dick
focusing
gone?
on the wrong thing here.
I don't think that's the wrong thing. I want to know if I keep my dick if I have sex 3 times.
No, you are. No, that's the
I
wrong
lose
thing.
my
We're talking
dick.
about how do we topple. We are Snatch,
true,
guys.
that's
We're Snatch. We have to be the Snatch. We've got Snatch has to topple the nipple. We are losing track of that. You're just getting hung up on little details.
We
of
are
our
the
society.
Click Commander. Anybody?
You're not a commander.
Anybody?
Is that
Jay and
from-
I'm the
is that
host.
from
I'm the
American Pie?
commander.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Oh,
I am the
fuck
Click
that.
Commander.
Fuck Kevin
I love that
Smith.
movie.
Anyway,
Yeah, but there is no
Yeah,
clit.
that's it.
Jack, is there a clit in this scenario?
Does the clit exist?
Is there a clit? Is there a clit? Are they like a?
Yes.
Are, oh, okay. Are they like the feminist group?
I'm pretty sure that that all of Snatch's male and female, they're all fighting against
But are there factions known as the clit by any chance? And
like rebel
it's
factions
exactly
that don't
like in
adhere to
Jay and
anything.
Silent Bob. Yeah.
Yeah. There could be a faction called.
Jack, I would
All
love,
right, cool.
I would
Are we
love
out?
to know.
Is the snatch?
Just for you.
Is the snatch allied with the clit?
Yes, but
All
it's
right, good.
tentative
I just.
sometimes.
Oh, it's.
you have
Jack.
to work both of them at the same time. That's the only
Yeah.
way we can really get this to work.
Zane, what was your question?
I would love to know what clit stands for because I know you've prepared it ahead of time.
I actually have not. So
Oh, darn it.
let me get something together while
Okay.
while you guys tell me how you would foil the government rather than asking me more fucking questions.
see,
Could you
see-
give me a quick rundown of the? I know it was like how much of the plans you want, but could you give me a rundown again of like?
Like
That.
what you're supposed to give me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've managed to get your hands on a 14-inch prototype dildo design that acts as a non-Newtonian fluid, so it stiffens as you hit people with it.
Oh, wow.
So it's a good thing to hit people with because it gets harder. And you can't have guns. How are you going to go about foiling this government? You can give me your whole plan, like a quick rundown. You can give me a part of a plan, and then someone can elaborate on that. You can get through to the end, or you can build off someone else's. Like I said, you can't leave the country, and you can't just destroy cameras because they'll still be able to find you.
Okay. I have something of a start of an idea. I'm not gonna break a camera, but I will hack into it and repurpose it so I can make it mobile, and then I'll sneak into Snatch, and I'll sneak into Nipple, and I'm gonna have sex premaritally and let them capture me with the camera on my person, and then I'm gonna find a way into their master bedroom and film them having sex, and then use that as propaganda to have the rest of Snatch rise up and take down
That's good.
Nipple.
Now,
So
how
good
do we
idea.
get this? How do we get this prototype into the hands of more people? Because I mean,
Well,
Is-
I said,
wait, no.
I saw guns are hard to come by, but 3D printers are now cheap and have been all the craze. So lots of people have them.
So
But
we
you
can
just
3D.
happen to get yourself on this design. Otherwise, you can only input designs.
So we can
to be
3D
printed.
print a lot of these dildos.
Yes.
Oh, so we can arm the people with dildos, like we're
Yeah, you
showing
could.
up at town hall with a angry mob wielding dildos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show the
is
people the
great.
truth.
Mm-hmm.
Could we 3D print other things?
Well, yeah, definitely. But you
Yeah.
can't but like you don't have the prototypes for the 3D printing guns or anything like that. So dildos and then
Right.
whatever other random devices.
So dildos are really the
Okay,
best
so, like-
weapon in this scenario.
No guns.
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
best
Definitely-
possible thing.
Definitely dildo.
And this dildo gets harder as I hit people with it.
Yes, that's why and that's why I only mentioned dildos because that's really the only main tool that you have.
So wait, it gets harder the more I hit someone with it?
Yes.
So it's does it start off like really floppy? They're just like
Yeah.
and then like you keep hitting them like oh geez,
Yeah. Yep.
but
yep,
it just
that's-
turns
just
into like
getting
what a
worse.
sword at the end, like
Yep.
hardened
Yeah.
steel.
Is it like indestructible to a point? Like
No, because I mean it's it's not
it's
like
still just a
What are-
dildo.
Wait, what
Diamond.
are the weapons of nipple? What do they have to play with? Milk
Nipples.
cannons?
Milk cannons.
Yeah.
Super soakers filled with nipple milk.
Yeah. With like a sticky substance that stops you from moving. Like
Oh,
it's,
shit.
Oh,
Does it just make you uncomfortably sticky, or
wait.
is it like you're stuck to the ground?
Wait a minute.
Well,
Is this sticky substance all the cum they're taking out of everyone?
Yes.
Damn it.
Yep.
This is awful.
It's a
The
means of
nipple is
deterrent.
evil.
Jesus. So you're like,
That is a serious deterrent.
Yeah, we're gonna
I-
spray you with your own spunk.
I
If
really
you
want to
try
jerk off and cum right now, but I know that if I get a parking ticket, they're gonna spray me with my own cum. It's awful.
I just see it's like, guys, you see what they're doing. They're all having free sex. Yeah, but I don't want to go and get sprayed with cum, guys. Like, this is too much. I'm good with how things are.
I was leaning towards a strategy where like I would show the leader of nipples such an amazing sexual experience that they would have no option other than to follow my plan. But it seems like if they're already having open free sex, that's going to be pretty hard to do.
Maybe you could teach him a thing or two.
Maybe I could teach him that. Maybe I get that. I beat my way into the main office with this dildo with all the people that I've slapped with it on my way to that office. This dildo is gonna be rock fucking hard.
Yeah.
And then I show her a good time.
There you go.
Yeah.
He or she.
No, Greg, the only thing about you showing the leader of NippleNet is that they're
Is that the
about-
name of the country?
No, that's the name of the organization.
Oh.
And the issue with that is that they're trying to control population, and they basically want the power. So you showing them experience might not make them just be like, oh, I think everybody deserves to have this, because you'd be like, no, maybe you deserve to have it, and then you get taken in, and you'd have
Oh,
to decide whether
now
or
I'm
not
gonna
you
be
want to
their
go in or
sex
stay
slave.
with the other people.
God damn it! I don't want to be no nipple sex slave.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but
I
you
think
will be.
Zane's idea was very on the money. Money shot. No pun intended.
I don't think that's true. I think that wasn't done.
What if I start a side faction called Clamp?
Yeah.
Zane, what does clamp stand for?
What are they about?
Cunnilingus licks all man's
pussies?
pussies.
All right. So what does that do?
I feel
What
like
does clamp do?
I think we should save Clamp for another day.
With the power of clamp, snatch, and clit, they will overcome nipple.
Yeah, what does clit stand for there, Jack? I know.
Well, I can tell you what clamp should stand for.
Oh, okay.
Citizens' lust always matters, people.
Oh, wow. That's good.
That's the clamp I would join.
And let's see.
Oh, wow.
Does either Sean or
I
Kyle?
love the factions. I love the factions.
Right.
All right. I don't even know which one I want to be a part of. I mean, I don't know if I want to be a part of the main snatch or, the offshoot of the clit. I don't know. There's a lot of...
Hop on them clamps.
Oh,
Yeah,
man. I don't know. I think I would be part of the
Francis.
clamps. Boy, get the clamps.
You want I should give him the clamps?
Oh, I can't. Zane really one upped us all on that. I really can't think of a better plan. Than,
No, I like that.
It's all about exposure in this because they got the fruits that we want. We
That's
want
very
their
Mr.
fruits.
Robot of you.
We want their fruits.
I
So
want
wait,
their fruits.
what's the form of government of the is it just like a corporate government of of Nipple? Like is Nipple the government?
Yeah, it's part of it's like a subsect of the government, kind of like the
It's a
SS to the
corpocracy.
Germans. Yeah, it's a corpocracy.
Oh god. So there's like a CEO
Yeah.
and board
They-
members.
Yeah,
Not,
and
instead of senators and stuff.
but they've brought out senators, of course, because they're able to get the
Yeah.
legislation passed because the corporation.
So there's like a
can't.
puppet. Is there a puppet government?
Yeah, basically.
Not that this all matters because I have no idea what I would do with that.
Guess who the puppet master
They're a
is?
they're
I'm
a-
just
Cheney.
sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I already said it.
See,
What?
he's having a real hard time getting his words in edgewise.
I said, guess who the puppet master is? Dick Cheney.
Look at all those pity laughs.
no,
Never mind.
He's the head man.
No, fuck that guy.
Oh man, this is great. Ah. So, can I
Yes.
murder people with this dildo? Can I
Yeah,
bleed him to a bloody dildo-y pulp?
Sure. I mean, that's
Yikes.
the point is
You're
to use him as a
masochist?
weapon.
I
And-
could just brute force.
A sadomasochist?
I'll take a more caveman-like approach than your espionage approach.
Just gonna beat you
I'm
in.
just gonna kill them all with my dildo. We're gonna make a bunch of those dildos. We're all gonna have rock hard dildos. Just gonna go bludgeon people till they like. We're really sick of being killed with really hard dildos. We should probably do what
But they
these
have
people
cum
say.
guns.
They're good. There's
Yeah,
only
but we
so
have
much cum in the
dildos.
world, but I have all the dildos.
That's true.
No, we have 3D printers. Do we have any control of any latex factories or anything? Could we gain control of any latex factories? Are there
Latex
any
factories?
latex factories?
To what
Any-
end?
anything
Seems
to
like a large jump.
To what end?
I mean,
latex
if we-
for what?
Yeah.
if we gained somehow control of a local latex factory, we could create giant latex nets to catch the cum guns. So we go in with an initial wave of latex nets, and
Why does it have to be
you know,
latex?
they're catching it, and behind them is a wave. You know, if we're storming the headquarters of the nipple, so the snatch moves in with their latex nets, and then and behind them is a wave of, you know,
dildo wielding
weight
maniacs.
yeah. I mean, really, we have to take it back by force.
Yeah, of course.
In the end, this comes down to violence and bloodshed and
That's
It
why
always
the dildo
does.
is
cum
hard.
shed.
Maybe not in Zane's.
Well, maybe my situation is Act 1, and then you guys is Act 2, and then in Act 3,
We rebuild upon the ashes of our fallen
there you
enemies.
go.
Of our fallen
Yeah.
nipples.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just curious on like when you're beating someone with one of these nipple things, or dildo things. Is it kind of like in a video game where you have like in Arkham Asylum or something where like you get the stacks, you know, like times 2 times
Like a
3,
combo?
Like you stack, combo stacks. Is that how it gets harder? Like you hit someone with it and it just kind of gets harder and harder.
Yeah.
And it's like
I like
times
that.
2, times 3, times 4, times 5.
Like a
It's just getting
combo.
harder
It's a
and harder
combo.
and harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just keep stacking combos,
Mm-hmm.
and then if you stop for too long, it gets limp again, and then you have to start hitting someone again.
I like that.
with it.
Exactly.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Does it show like times 2 and like does it show your combo stacks?
No, your hands just feel like get hard. Kind of like
Oh,
when
okay,
you're kind of
sweet.
like when you're getting yourself hard.
I like it.
Do the wealthier people have access to this dildo, or do we have the only prototype designs?
No, we found the prototype designs from like a different countries hacking.
Many
Hacking
Bothans
Okay.
died while acquiring
So-
those designs.
So nobody else has these designs. Nobody else can make these dildos but us right now.
We found the prototype.
Okay, I think
The
I know
North,
what I'm going
the
to do.
North Koreans aren't going to drop a dildo bomb on us.
No,
You
no,
you don't know
they
that.
won't get another nuclear dildo design for another 25 years.
All right.
So once I've conquered
All right.
the nipple, can I hold a countrywide bacchanal
Sorry?
You can call it bacchanal.
orgy?
Bacchanal. Oh,
Bacchanal.
like Bacch, like the Greek god.
Yeah,
Bacchus.
Bacchus all. Can we all fuck in public for like a day? to
So
celebrate
really,
our
Greg's
freedom.
endgame is a massive orgy.
A
Big gay
massive
pile.
Greek orgy. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
What is that, Caligula? Is that...
Yeah.
Guys,
There you go.
very quick tangent. I watched part of the movie Caligula on YouTube. It's
Yeah.
X-rated. It was filmed in the 70s. Unsimulated sex in there. Lots of stuff going on. Very intense.
Well, you should watch.
Is it
Amer-
good?
Oh, I've looked it up.
Oh, I know about
It's like
it.
4 hours long, and it's
How
all
many?
4 hours, and it's all on YouTube.
Wow.
What?
Pretty intense.
And there's like
Kyle, you wanna
hop on this afterwards?
watch a little Caligula later?
I
Let's
know.
cut this short, guys.
Yeah, we
Sean
gotta
and I
watch. We got a date with Caligula.
I know Kyle watched the first episode of American Gods, where Bellaquist does quite a thing with.
I don't know. I got to read it first.
No spoilies.
I mean, I'd prefer not, but what are you
No
gonna do?
spoilies. Zane called no spoilers.
Yeah, no.
Are you
moving
gonna
on.
wait to watch the show until you read the book?
Yeah, of course.
That's dumb. Go ahead.
I want to read. I want to read the book because I like Neil Gaiman.
Neil Gaiman's the shit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's pretty involved with the show, though. But sorry, go ahead.
Good. Anyway, we're getting way off track here.
No,
So,
I think this is a good
have
plan.
we-
Though. We got Zane, who his plan to get the camera to expose. That's gonna rile up the masses. We're gonna go storm with our latex nets and our hard ass dildos.
I just want to say before that, I'm gonna take a portion of the clit and I'm gonna go to the latex factory. That's how we get the latex. I'm just saying, like,
That's
I'll
the
lead a
clit's
faction
job.
of the clit.
Yeah.
Go and get the latex. So I got the latex. Art Vandalay. I'm in
Import,
latex.
export.
So
And then once we've conquered it, we have a big bacchanal
Of course.
in every
Alright.
city across America.
That
so
sounds like
step
a good
one,
ending to me.
cyber warfare. Step two, brute force.
Mm-hmm.
And
Step
then step three,
come everywhere.
Fuck.
just come. Yeah, fuck. Step three, victory.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. That was excellent, Jack. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for that.
Thank you guys for
I haven't
answering.
gone
it.
yet.
Hold
What
on.
do you mean you haven't gone
I
yet?
haven't answered yet.
Yeah, he hasn't
Answered
answered.
what?
That's a collective
question.
answer.
We collectively
What do you mean the
answered.
question?
Yeah, but
All
he
right,
didn't
go
give his
ahead. What do you
own
have to
piece.
say?
He didn't
Collective
give himself.
answer. What?
Yeah, like where were you in this whole planning?
collaborated.
We all came together and came
I
up with a
thought
nice.
Zane
We all
had a
came
different
together.
No, like
His-
he came
he's
up with a
step
stage
one.
of the plan.
Oh,
And
I
Greg-
thought we were
Greg came
doing-
up with
I
a
didn't know
dildo.
about
Alright.
Stages.
So what? Are you like the one lone organization that's just like,
If you guys all came up with stages, I didn't come up with a stage.
all right, well, what's your stage?
Come on, Kyle, come up with it.
What's your
Or what's your
stage,
thing?
Kyle?
What is it?
My stage would be to monetize the shit out of that. You supply one side with a bunch of dildos, they attack the other side.
Oh.
They're like, I got you guys. You give them dildos and sell it to them.
You're the little finger.
Because themselves, you're left there to have free sex with all the leftover pretty women up top.
Oh, that's true. You
Boom.
sell out your
Wow.
under your the common people just to get part of
Jeez.
that upper class since they already have the free sex. I like
You're a
that.
war profiteer.
That's
Yeah,
it.
you are.
Double down.
Jeez.
You're the little finger or the
Sorry,
Varys
that one
of the
just had to be
situation.
put out there. I feel like it's reasonable.
No,
You know,
that, I like
it
that.
happens.
That's
I
a
think
solid
Kyle was
plan.
the real winner in that one.
I agree.
What, Jack? Did you have an answer for yourself, or what would you do?
I really just wanted to see what you guys had in mind. I hadn't really thought of anything.
All right, that's
That
fair.
was great though. That might be a new form of question for us here on Hypothetically.
Wacky Jack's story
Pretty
corner.
Yeah.
Story
Wacky Jack.
It's very long form. I like it.
Yeah.
Long form.
I feel like I could write a book about this.
hypotheticals.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask.
This could be the next young adult novel.
Say a movie was going to be made about this struggle between snatch and nipple. Who would you guys want to play the person leading snatch, and who's the evil person leading the nipple? Of famous actors.
The head of each faction.
Yeah.
Well,
I think I want. Oh my God, what's his name? Patrick Stewart playing the head of Nipple.
That's,
Oh my god, that's great.
Because his head kind of looks like a nipple. That's
He kind of.
He would just be so evil. I would love it.
Who would be the rebellious snatch in your situation? Who would be leading that?
Oh God, I have this in my head.
You just
Yeah.
got to find it.
It would be between Mark Wahlberg.
Ooh. He's always saving the day.
Just to hear him say "snatch" so many times.
We need to keep Snatch.
Yo,
fucking
with
kidding
the
me?
snatch.
You fucking kidding me?
You fucking kidding me with the snatch?
since we were talking about Caligula, I was gonna pick.
You were talking about Caligula.
I was gonna pick Malcolm McDowell for the head of Nipple.
Who's that?
He's the guy from Clockwork Orange
Oh, okay.
and Caligula.
Yeah.
He seems pretty fucked up.
And who would be your hero character?
Patrick Swayze
Nice.
From like
from like Dirty
Outsiders
Dancing.
days? Okay, Dirty Dancing. days.
He's really hot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty common opinion to have, I guess.
He could sway me.
I see what you did there. Good job.
What did you say the guy's name was? McDonald's?
Malcolm McDowell.
Malcolm.
McDonald's.
McDowd?
McDowell.
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 Well, I would have
McDowell.
my hero character be
Chris Pratt, like always.
Nope. You say Oh God, Zane, you make me so mad. Now I lost it. Fucking the British guy who
He always chooses me to make him mad. It's nice to hear someone else made him mad for once.
Benedict
British guy.
Cumberbatch.
No, that's a good one, but no.
Lick my
fucking,
dick, stroke my snatch.
From the the Cornetto trilogy movies.
Edgar Wright?
Opposite Nick
First
Frost.
Simon
Nick
Pegg.
Frost?
Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg. He'd be the hero
You
character.
love that guy. You
I
don't
love
remember
that
his
guy.
name?
He's great. I would
Which
follow
guy?
him. He would be my
Simon
hero
Pegg.
character. Simon Pegg would be my hero. The villain would probably be Vin Diesel.
Oh my god.
Also looks like an elf.
I think this would just make a good Edgar Wright movie with the Cornetto movie, like Bill Nighy and Nick Frost, and I think this would make a good Edgar Wright movie.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Like as the people of the nipple and everything,
We
and
should-
all the people that they've had in their movies.
Let's write
over
this
time.
movie.
Like anyone who was in all three.
Yeah.
You know, fucking Jim Broad. That's who I would love to have, like Jim Broadbent, who was he was in Gangs of New York. He played Tammany Hall, the guy.
He played Tammany Hall, the building.
Yeah, well, you fucking know what I'm talking about.
I don't. Tell me.
Yeah, oh, Jesus.
Sean, say it. Spit out the words.
Boss Tweed. You know, he was Boss Tweed in
That's a
Gangs
kind
of
of
New York.
jacket.
Jim Broadbent. He was the guy with big bushy beard. Nick Frost's dad in Hot Fuzz. The sheriff of the town.
Oh, okay.
The sheriff of the town, like
Yeah.
have him, everyone from all the movies, you know. I think it would be
That whole
cool to
group.
make this into a big Edgar Wright Cornetto trilogy movie set in the future, and just that's who I would choose. I would choose that whole cast.
Kyle, what's your choice?
Let's give him a call. I'm thinking I'm going Danny DeVito for Nipple. Because he's definitely going to monetize all the semen and shit and then just bang all the whores for himself. So,
Yeah, for your thing for what you've got.
yeah,
Your
exactly.
weird, yeah,
For my weird,
weird side thing
overpowering
you had going
thing.
on.
And who's your hero?
Monetizing.
Look, it was too good not to share with them.
You had to have someone on the side.
Oh, so that would be your hero who joins the bad guys?
Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Would he be the bad guy or the hero that joins the bad guys?
I feel like it would have to be a pair
He
of
would be
two people and one guy goes rogue.
Oh, that'd be great if you had two Danny
Interesting.
DeVitos.
Just two Danny
be like
DeVitos.
twins.
facing
Two brothers.
off against
With
each
Arnold
other.
Schwarzenegger.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
There it is. Those are my two right there.
There
I
you
want to
go.
see them back
This
in
is
action
the sequel
together.
to the movie Twins.
Yeah.
Yep. Twins, nipple and snatch. Done. I'm down.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun. That was
And-
great. Thanks again, Jack.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah, of
Jack.
course.
Thanks, Jack.
Hell yeah.
That's
Thanks,
Thank you, guys.
Jack.
thanks, Jack. And you know, like we just set some precedents here. We had our first guest, and our first guest really just blew us all away with a new form of hypothetical,
Yeah, this is great.
one that has not been seen here on the podcast, the exclusive one that deals with, well, I don't know, but hypothetical situations. We already did our plugs.
We can
Visit
do
the
them
8
again.
o'clock stop. I don't know if we talked about that.
Yeah.
All of us are on there.
You got
Shout
the
out to our Reddit users one more time.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Thank
Oh, yeah.
you to the Reddit.
Reddit.
Did you write them
Rizza
down,
and
Kyle?
The Jizza and the Reddit. What?
Did you
Old
write 'em
dirty
down?
bastards.
I can't hear what you said.
Did you write down the Reddit users?
I've got mine. Should
Oh.
we just read them all off?
Yeah,
Mine should
it's fine,
still be
Matt.
there.
I think mine was Poncharella 7. Poncharella 7.
Mine was the Bear Jedi. Thanks to you, buddy.
Mine was Mardoc5150.
Mine was
Appreciate it.
Penguin out of a zoo. Thanks, guys. We appreciate that. In case you might be listening, get at us on Reddit as well. We have a Reddit thing, don't we?
Yep.
We do. I believe it's just Hypothetically Speaking podcast.
Yeah.
That
So
is the subreddit.
if
There's nothing
anyone
there.
might notice that, I hope you do.
If not, you'll see it in the Reddit post that we'll put out for this, which
Exactly.
is hopefully what brought you to the podcast.
I hope
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Sean,
Hopefully.
if
Yes.
our Reddit friends have a question that they'd like to submit for future episodes, where can they submit that?
so. Where can they submit that? Reddit friends who have questions for future episodes, where can they send that? To the Twitter, right? Twitter?
To our email is what I was going for. info.hypotheticallyspeaking@gmail.com.
Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot about our Gmail. Get at us at our Gmail as well.
And
Say it one
also,
more time. I think we were talking
yeah.
over each other.
say it again.
The email address where we welcome questions is info.hypotheticallyspeaking@gmail.com.
Thank you.
I'd also like to
Yes.
give a shout out to the Critical Mass guys. They recently even made up a little bit of a commercial that they put into
Yeah, I
their
listened to that.
episode.
That was great.
Yeah, so go listen to them. Their newest episode isn't so much political heavy; it's more into movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Two-parter. They really had
It was
a
a good
long
one.
conversation on that one. Go listen.
Oh,
to
and
that.
also 3 Dicks Picks also.
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys...
Go listen to that. Zane and I
Yeah.
do that.
With our good friend Ryan. It's going to be a good one. Next
And of course our first... And,
I'm so excited.
what are you guys talking about next week?
next week, we're talking about the Japanese movie Battle Royale. We're
Okay.
talking about Say Anything's Is a Real Boy.
What did I choose?
I don't know. What did you choose?
What the fuck did I choose?
You chose.
Nah, no one cares.
Oh no, it was the
the
Don't
fucking
Stop or
videos.
Don't Stop or Will Die trilogy of
Yeah.
YouTube videos.
Oh, cool.
Harris Whittle's band.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And also, once again, thanks to Jack for joining us.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
We love
Thank
you.
you guys.
You
We
know,
love-
out
I
in
love you
California,
guys.
he's far away. It's cold out there. You know, from the warm center of New York.
We've coordinated
Or
3
Nashville,
time
whatever.
zones. This is 3 different time
Oh,
zones
wow.
we're recording
All across
right
the
now.
world.
It is.
True.
Yeah.
It's like 12 o'clock. I don't know what time it is
But
anymore.
almost midnight here. Yeah.
It's 11:47.
So, you know, to do the math, you morons. All right. We're going to sign off. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. This has been us, Hypothetically Speaking. Good night.